right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're avid fan or a member of the channel, keep on doing that great thing. How to get to be a member? Just click the members button, the join button right below, and YouTube will guide you. All right, so anyways, you saw by the title, we're going to be talking about Jamaica versus Mexico, Demarai Gray, Amari'i Bell, and also statistics on what Jamaica might need to do to get something against the Mexicans. Because obviously, statistics without eyeballs might not have worked, but obviously, we have watched the majority of the games, so we can give our take. All right, so we have a lot of things to chop up today. Massive respect for all the persons that checked out the last video. Thanks for that, and we are going to be moving into the new one. So as you know, by now, let me make sure to give everyone a big up. We have Pagan in the building. Massive respect, Pagan. Thanks for the continuous support. Then we have our brother Joseph Brown, always here. Big up, Joseph Brown. Thanks yet again for being here. Let me try and maximize it. Everyone coming in. My chances. Hey, JD, congrats on Jamaica kick. Jamaica kick Mexico's ass. Definitely. I'm telling you, we're gonna have a lot of Americans on our side this time. Once it's Mexico, because the Americans them don't like Mexico. Up and running, Sheridan. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Slim B, what's up, JD? Just finished watching your video this morning. Okay, thank you. And you're here again, Slim B. How much can I repay you, man, Slim B? You need to link up, but you're still going around me. Kevin, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. All right. Bless up Triple E. JD, the boss, you was right. With what now? What did I do? What did I do wrong? Or what did I do right? I don't even know now. I'm getting beatings for every single thing. All right, for every single thing. All right, so let me move on to what's up with Jamaica now. Let me start the video with Jamaica's side, because Jamaica played a few games in the tournament. So based on what you saw from Jamaica in the Concacaf Gold Cup 2023, what you made of the team so far, if you would have given them a rating, what rating you would give them so far? Let me know in your comment section. At this point, out of 10, they have gotten a 7.01, which is impressive, being that it's a team that just came together, not really had so much gelling, even though statistically they had more gelling than even the American team. But obviously that is because we are coming from different region. So Demar Gray never really played for Jamaica none at all, don't know nothing about the Concacaf. These guys from America coming from the MLS, so they do know the region, so it's not so hard to get acquainted to the other individual, because you know where you're at. It's natural. So I understand why that conversation would have been had, to be honest. But the stats show that Jamaica had more gelling period, more than most, because they went on the trip before the Austria trip before, so it gave them more days, when others had to only field the registered team per time, which is, if you're doing the Nations League, you have to field those guys. You can't have two separate teams in camp. All right, so you have to get one out and then the other comes in. Yes, so we have Dre in the building, my chan, yeah man. Bless up, Art Love, massive respect. All right, yeah man. The match yesterday, you call it correct. Yeah, persons came under my video saying that they don't know if me and them watch the same match, so I had to comment and said I don't know, but maybe me and the coach watch the same match, but I don't know which one that person watched. Keep me going here at work. Okay, all right, no problem. It's good. Love that I could full some other spots. So anyways, 4 matches played for Jamaica in the tournament so far, scored 11 goals, which is impressive. All right, 11 goals, conceded 2 goals. All right, yes, so even though so much big chances gave up, conceded 2 goals. What would you think stopping us from conceding more goals? Let me know. Is it the competition that we faced so far, or you think that it's the defensive line good, or you think it's the goalkeeper doing so? Let me know. All right, so 2 goals conceded, assisted 8 of the goals right there. All right, so that would have actually stated that we are getting better on team bonding. All right, or maybe it's just natural talent, because you have a lot of quality players in our team. You could see all of that. All right. So let me move on. In the attacking part, you have goals per game, 2.8 goals per game because of the amount of goals scored in total. Penalties, penalty goals, zero. One penalty we got. We missed that one, Leon Bailey. Free kicks, 0 out of 4. Not coming from goals. Yes, so 0 from 4. And goals from inside the box, 9 out of 32 shots. And goals from outside the box, 1 from 23. So we're definitely not looking good scoring from outside the box, but definitely majority of our goals worked up and came from inside the box. So you expect the wingers them should be whipping it in the box because of what we got, based off where we got our goals from. So when we start striking from 50 million miles out, more than likely it's not going to score. All right, it's not going to score because the mathematics at this point not saying it favors that, but majority of the goals coming from inside. So Bobby putting the balls in the box yesterday was very good. Leon Bailey, Demar Gray trying, that's good. Left-footed goals 4 and right-footed goals 5, one header as well, and big chances per game 3.5. That is decent, 3.5 big chances per game is definitely decent. I think that rose high because of the competition that we faced in the first one. Yeah, but it's still respectable nonetheless. Big chance missed per game, 1.8 out of the 3.5. That need to come down a little. All right, that need to come down a little. That's showing that the conversion rate might not be the best. But you have Mexico and those teams. The conversion rate does not help those teams. All right, we're going to look at Mexico as well once we are done. But we need to just go through the Jamaican side, and then we go through the Mexican side, and then we have our chat in the comment section. All right, yeah, man. And as you come in, you know the thing go. You naturally, if you just smash the like button as you come in, we start the video telling you that. So I think when you come in late in the video, you should still mark yourself present by hitting the like button. Let me see if we can aim for at least 200 in the first 2 hours. After half an hour or so, I will drop the link. So whoever that wants to come on, you get your camera together, get your sound together, and yeah, get your questions together, and we will chop it up. Shots on target per game 4.5. That is good. Shots off target per game 6.0. All right, and shots blocked per game 3.3. Successful dribbles per game 12.5, which is good, and corners per game 4.3. And the woodwork, it goes down to a 0 because obviously they did it, the woodwork, I think maybe once, but the amount of games it wouldn't come up to a actual number like our number one or a full number. Counter attacks 3. All right, and then the passing section is very much important because sometimes we talked on a few things, and you guys said to me that the long ball wouldn't work against Mexico, but we're going to show you. All right, ball possession so far over the entire time 48%. That is decent. That is decent, better than previous years, obviously, because of the Trinidad and the St. Kitts game. It kind of maximized that a little bit more, to be honest. 1 second, guys. Let me share this. All right. So, thanks everyone that passed through. I'm gonna come to the comment section right after. All right. All right, let me go to the comment section right after I do finish this one. So ball position 48.8. Accurate per game 320 passes that per game, 320, which is 80%. Accurate in our own half. So that means when we are encountering presses and stuff, how we deal with those things or how we build up out of our own halves. That is 89%, which is 158. Opponents half 70.9%, which is 165. Not bad at all. Accuracy on long balls 56%, which is 20.8. All right, so that's not looking the best, but I still think it's okay getting it over 50%. That simply means the target man, which is Mikel Antonio, doing a very good job to get that so high. And crosses per game, which is 3.0, which is 23.1. I still think that is decent. 25% should be the normal mark. One out of every four should connect. So they are around the connect mark in terms of what you call the cross, the success mark for the crosses. All right, yes. And then the defensive stats, we're going to get right to it right after this. So let me just get the comments on the screen. Slim B, big up yourself. 7 for me. I would give them a 7. 6 Gavin Ebanks gave them. It's a good look for the Reggae Boys and future competition, especially with team building on and off the pitch. All right, it's a mixture of all three. And then we have Orzon. Oh, you do, man. How you feeling about the Mexico game on Wednesday night? We are gonna get into that, man. Don't worry, don't worry. We have a show. Take your time. Big up yourself, Drew Russ. I need to talk to you about something. No problem, Drew Russ. You have my number, right? I always smash a like button. No problem, no problem. All right. Float management. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive, massive respect. Yeah, man. All right. We have Curtis said, JD, big boss, bless up. Question: what did they think about the analysis on ESPN FC early? I commented there and I said, it surprised me that I don't want to come off xenophobic or racist, but it surprised me when the color of the skin of someone changes, the way our Jamaican brothers and sisters act. Kurt, I want you to tell me what they have said, because they said Mexico is the favorites, slight or whatever. Some said slight, some says above. And Jamaica is pretty much inconsistent, and the midfield itself is a problem. But the big thing they like is the goal scoring come from all angles. But they have mentioned the midfield is very poor. Like the midfield is a problem right there. But I came here and said that, and people said they don't know what I'm talking about. They don't know what game I'm watching, Kurt Steele. So, and I heard people there, Jamaica, Jamaica. And I'm saying, but the guy is saying the same thing. So you guys eat your Jamaican brother for saying the same exact thing. Pull my video up that I posted before them. So that means I've never watched their videos. And then you listen back to that video and you laugh. So Kurt Steele, I'm begging you, watch my video earlier on today and see how the people come on in the comment section, and watch my video last night and go and watch their video after. You laugh till you die. I know you realize why I said what I said last night, and I fully should back that because I realize what the problem is. Our major problem is our midfield. It needs reinforcement if we are to compete with top opposition. Wow, you see? So it took some man from ESPN to come and say the same thing, and then when you start believe it. But I told you the whole time, and people say I'm mad. All right. But I love things like that. I love things like that, you know. Brian Burke, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive, massive respect. Joe Grind in the building. How you doing, man? Yes, Pagan. I have to say wow on that one. Believe me. That's why I made sure to context it properly, to say that it's not about a racist. I'm just trying to show you how selective we are. The coach says the same thing as me when I said it in a live stream. I was watching the game live and I said the same thing, and the coach came in his press conference, repeat the same thing that I've said, and then these guys have said the same thing. So the only thing I've seen, right, I actually saw between me and all of them, they look a little bit different than me. So that's all. That is the honest truth. They just look a little bit different from me. You get me? Maybe they look like they should be an analyst, you know? um Reginald, so big up yourself, said, bless up JD. The coach is having a little problem with the dribbling and not passing the ball. Well, the stats showing you that, you know. And then Kurt Steele says, I am agreeing with you, boss. That's why I brought it up. I know that's why I brought it up, but I'm just trying to make sure I show them that sometimes the reason why I've said what I've said, it may become off harsh, but I know the reason why I've said it, because I might have tried the opposite route and was not successful that way. So I must know what ways you would have gotten the success. I like your analysis. You are impartial and unbiased. And then Mills said, I don't like you or anyone in the US disrespecting the Jamaican team. I don't think people disrespect the Jamaican team. You have to just listen and look, and people only go off the stats. So if the stats says they do something, you can't make up stories. But tell Mills, one thing I can promise you, for people like yourself that wants to only hear only the good things, you're definitely in the right place. Jamaica is the place for that. So you will always get that. I have no doubt. But maybe not here, but I am sure that you will get it still. All right. So massive respect to you and hope all is well. All right. And then we have Start Time. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Figo, how you doing, man? Hope they recover well for Mexico. All right. We need to start Russell in midfield, please. Wow, we have to get into that. All right, analyzing isn't disrespect. My channel, believe me, I think everyone that can just separate themselves from their feelings would always understand that my channel. Just let you know I live in the US. Okay, no problem, Mills. No problem. And I have no problem with you feeling that way, but I'm just explaining to you that if someone analyzing something and giving you the fact, and give their opinion on the fact. I don't think it's coming from a disrespectful basis. You know, it's coming from an actual and analytic standpoint, and you did it. So you can't bad up someone or tell someone that they are being disrespectful if Mexico passed the ball significantly better in midfield. They recovered better in midfield. They recovered better in defense. They recovered better in forward. You can't say much things wrong with that, Mills. So I'm very sorry, Mills, but it is what it is. Love the fact that you're living in United States. Hope all is well with you and your family. Yeah. That's why I follow you, bro, because you come with the facts. I don't need to wait for those big platforms to believe in your analysis. No, no, no. Sometimes it's good because at least they can get a reality check to say that I don't hate Jamaica. I just give you exactly what I am seeing and also match it up with the facts and stuff. You ever yet heard about Edison Alvarez? Of course, I know about Edison Alvarez. He got injured in the last game, and if he's out, that would be big for Jamaica. That is a big one. But anyways, let me move on to the rest of the comments so we can get back to the actual stats on the screen. JD, you have been telling them that the midfield don't up to par for a long time. But obviously, from you have big forwards in the field. That's excitement, and that's one thing we love, excitement, you know. So yeah. What's the best way you think can fix our midfield? Get the three in midfield. Get the three in midfield, and then the three can play up. The three up after the midfield might not look the way you want it, and I'm going to set that up in this stream. I'm going to put out a 4-3-3 system or a 4-3-3 system, all right, or a 4-2-3-1 system with the functions of the player a little bit different. And you see, it might not have your best players a minute, but it's what will work. All right. Remember when I said Bell was a key to victory? Yes, 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 big boss. You did. I tell people say Lambert no really good against top opponent. No, I just think it's because the style that the opponent plays in, which is passing, and they are so technical and they press high. So he was just off, you know. But because he played 2 games very good, I will have to give him an opportunity to prove himself again. I can't believe someone is saying people disrespect the JA. No, I heard a man say the person disrespect JA. When I went and listened to the video, nobody said anything bad, you know, nobody at all. I am wondering if it's the same video I am listening to. So sometimes I think these people are just too reactionary. You know, yeah, they just get angry if you're not getting the same level of hype and excitement, you know. Yeah. Charles Brahma, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Jason Guna checking in from space, you know, on his vacation. Um, yeah, man. I think most USMNT fans slash analysts wants a strong Jamaican team and actively root for it. Yes, yes, all of them want it because they want United States. People don't understand, you know, the cost to get friendlies against big teams is it's a little bit heavy. So if Jamaica automatically become a better team, it would be easier for United States to get much more challenges, and that's what they really want. So they want their region to be strong. They don't want to be playing easy teams. They want everyone to be strong, so they don't have to take any other friendly from no European team and stuff. They can take it from inside their region. So none of them trying to disrespect Jamaica. They talk so highly of Jamaica. As to what Jamaica achieved, they talk higher than that. The only thing they said Jamaica is a failure according to what the players they have gotten over the time. And no stats proven otherwise. They are actually correct. Jamaica, if you look at from 2000 till now, or from put it from 2004 till now, Jamaica has been one of the biggest failures in the region based on the quality of players you're coming. If I show you some players that came in for Jamaica over the years, comparative to what the other teams had in the region, yes, they are accurate. It's no lie. Even people in the federation would have told the same thing. The speed them come here, they told the same thing. So it is nothing. No one disrespecting anything. It's just reality. In life, if you know the truth, you only can fix it. But if you keep on suppressing the truth and embracing lies, you're just hiding it. So I hope the players don't think like a lot of these people that comments. Because if that's the case, most of the players they won't have anywhere going. You understand me? Because the only way you can get good, you have to actually know what your problems are. You know. El Pagino says, big up JD and Imaxit. Stop being snakes and like the show. Yeah, but it will be liked, man. It will reality comes around. See, 300 people like the last video, so people like it, man. Mexico is going to be a tough test. Of course, our vibes. I think it should be the best test. I think they are the best team in in the tournament. Obviously, the last round, I would say it is actually Panama, but they are the best team. I think. I can't believe someone saying, "Okay, we read that before." Romain Newman, big up yourself. Mexico is a good team, and Jamaica is getting better with each game. All right. Soul Cry said, "JD, is there anything positive about Jamaica team, or is it that is the team just a big idiot side?" I don't know what you're talking about, Soul Cry. Have you listened to my video? Because since I've started this video, I only see things on the statistical sheet is positive. I only answered to two persons inside the chat and someone talking about a podcast. So I think, Soul Cry, you're in your feelings. All right. So get out of your feelings like Drake. Soul Cry. All right. Get out of your feelings like Drake. Soul Cry. All right. Yeah, man. I like a channel that is unbiased because unbiased clouds judgment. And hence no improvement. The midfield they gave up too much possession, and the front three not utilizing opportunities. Just join the live. Massive respect, man. Massive respect. All right. Yes. So South Cry in I'm feelings like Drake. So let we force some good things on him since he just joined. So let we tell him some good things again so he can feel comfortable to stay on the stream. All right. So defensive side, Mr. Southcry. Clean sheets, 2 out of 4 games. That is 50%. So that's definitely good. Southcry, 50% of your clean sheets are good. All right. Goals conceded per game, 0.5. Tackles per game, 20.8. That's based on how the system set up, because most of the tackles comes from the center backs or the midfield too. All right. Yes. So that could be deemed not good and good, but because of South Cry, I'm only going to say it's good. All right. Yes, I'm only going to say it's good, and I give it to him right there. Interception per game, 6.0. Good. That is definitely good. That means you're reading the game. All right. Clearances per game, 15. Soul Cry, you decide if that is good or not. All right. Saves per game, 2.3. That is still good. Error leading to goal, 1. that led to goal, but we have given up a lot more errors and we recovered well to get it done. All right. Yes, and then the duels, that's where we're going to stop now. The duels, one per game, is 64.8, which is 55.6%. Not bad in the duels. Ground duels one, which is 45.3, which is 52.2%. Aerial duels, which is 19.5, which is 65.5%, which is good, very good. The aerial duels, very good, and the ground duels, about 50%. It is definitely good. Possession loss per game, 134.3. I don't know how to evaluate that one, or you guys would have looked at that 1.34.3 in 90 minutes, or you would look at it, you think that is too much per game? Yes, I do think it's too much per game on that side. Offsides per game, 2.0, I think that's okay. Fouls per game, 12.8, that is definitely okay. The cards per game, which is 2.3 yellow cards. That is 2.3 yellow cards. I think that's a little bit too high for me. That's a little bit too high for me. All right. Yes, that's a little bit too high for me right there. All right. That's a little bit too high for me. All right. So let me know what say you. And then we're gonna you can take this. We'll put up Mexico right here so you can see Mexico's system and we can talk about it. All right. We're gonna go through it and then we're gonna go to the team of the tournament. I think South Korea will like that one. The team of the tournament. You will like that one. All right. All right, so let me put it right here. So this is Mexico, guys, and their tournament so far. So Mexico's tournament so far, they lost one of their games, but they are on 7.08. All right, 4 matches played, 9 goals scored, 2 goals conceded, assisted on 5. All right, yes, so they are behind Jamaica in assists and also goals and equal with the goals conceded. Attacking goals per game, 2.3. Penalty goals, 1 of 1. Henry Martin won that one, and I think Ontuna. I think it was Antuna finished that one. No, it was Pineda. Pineda took that penalty, scored. 3 free kicks, missed all of them. Goals from inside the box, 7 of 55 inside. So that's the chances that they have gotten inside. 59, I should say. So that's a lot. And goals from outside the box, 1 of 27. So that tells you that they are not going to always strike balls from outside. The only person from outside will be striking those 1 million miles ball is Chavez. He's a midfielder and he scored in the World Cup, so he believes that he can score from anywhere. He's that problem. So he's the only one. I think he might took all of these 29 shots as well. Don't be surprised if he never took all of those shots from 29 out of 29. All right, and I don't think he was the one that scored that one. I think it was Pineda as well scored that long range one. All right, yes. So 3 goals scored from left foot and 3 goals scored from right foot, 2 from the head right there. Big chances per game, 4.3. 4.3 big chances per game, and big chances missed per game is 2.8 as well. Big up everyone that came in. We are going to come back to the comment section. Total shots per game, 22. 22 shots per game. So that's what I'm telling you. It doesn't matter who they're playing, they are going to be creating a billion chances. All right. Shots on target per game, 7.5, and off target 8.0, and blocks 6.5. Successful dribbles 10.3. So that's below Jamaica's. That means but 10.3, but maybe they don't dribble as much as well as Jamaica. I think maybe that's the actual situation there. And the corners per game, 6.3 would work. They hit it twice. I think once in the 80 game and once in the Qatar game. Edson Alvarez had hit the bar in the Qatar game. Ball possession, 61.8. on an average. That is 61.8 on an average. Out of that, accurate per game, 459 passes, which is 87%, 87.3. That simply means they don't let go of the ball. They don't let go of the ball. All right. Yes. And in their own half, they are 93.1, which is 207. So that tells you that they are press, they can easily pass through your press at this level. As to the opponents that they have faced, that's what it's saying to you right there, because they're pretty much unstoppable inside your box to pass out, inside your half to pass out, and in opponents half 79%. So they are pretty much the best in both statistics, in your half and in their half. So they keep the ball so good. And then the long balls that they do play, which is 22.5 average, is 61.2. That is a next one that is good. So they can go long, they can keep it short in both halves. All right. Yes. So for people that says that they're not playing good, I just don't know which metric are they looking at to say that they're not playing good. And accurate crosses, which is 8.0, 31%. All right, a little bit higher than Jamaica. Jamaica was on 23%, and I said 25 is the best marks. Well, they are at 31. All right, they are at actually 31. Defending, no, they kept 2 clean sheets just at Jamaica. Goals conceded 0.5, tackles per game 21, interception per game, which is 10.3. All right, yes, clearances per game 13.8. All right, and saves per game 0.8, and 1 error led to goal there. All right, yes. So what you see, I think they play a clean game. Not, it doesn't matter what we're saying. Every metric show that they play a clean game. Like to keep the ball on the floor and try to make sure they are perfect. Can pass out at the back, and if they have to go long, they can go long as well. And they are pretty much one of the best in the entire tournament at going long and going short in both halves. And they do create some of the most chances in the entire tournament as well. So every statistical category shows that Mexico is a team that will be our toughest threat, period. All right. And the last time we played them, it proves it again, because they created a lot. We will go back to that soon, but we want to go to another thing, which is the positives, because Soul Cry, he does not comment after that, you know. Romin says, based on what I see, JD, Panama, US, and Mexico are playing better than us. I think so. I think so as well. Yes. Possession list should be under 100. Possession last. Okay. Possession last. No. Soul Cry says no, man. Me and Soul Cry good, man. If Soul Cry want to take it personal, Soul Cry problem that. Martin Baker, bless up yourself. Thanks for being here. Then we have Kevin Williams. Big up yourself. You didn't tell me much of the keyboard then, sir. All right, JD. You don't have to make any one person feel special by doing that. No, I'm just trying to show him how it sounds. You get me? Like you're trying to command me or what to do, even when the reality does not match up with what you want. So you just want to come to feel good. Well, that is definitely stressful. All right. Wow. All right. So shots per 22 shots per game. Yes. They do. I think they are poor with their finishing. Jimenez definitely not living up to the hype. Definitely Henry Martin, he does what he does. He's people said he's limited, but one thing about him, he always seems to score, and he's scoring in this tournament just the same. ESPN reports hasn't been impressive with Alvarez. Okay. All right, fair enough. Does Jamaicans pretend a game never play when we get a beating? Claudine, did you not watch the Costa Rica game? You never watched that? Yeah. That comes natural. Simplified cinema. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right. The Jamaican team didn't move off the ball, and the ball moved too slow out from the defender and the midfield. Okay, you think that's the problem? Okay, fair enough. So how would you go about fixing that? All right. And then we have Orlando King. Oh, you do, man. Big up. Jamaica can barely get 10 shots on goal. Mexico will go all out attack. Jaheim, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Why? Because they scored more? No, Mexico did not score more than Jamaica, even though they still have a next game. No, they played exactly amount of game, yes, and they did not score as much as Jamaica. So it's fair. It's fair. Jamaica finished more with less chances. Yes, so Jamaica might be slightly more clinical than them. All right. Big up Star Time. Thanks for being here. Massive, massive respect. JD, let's have a discussion on why Gray was screaming at Brown to pass the ball faster. We are not going to have that as yet because they said that we can't talk negative. We can't talk anything. You know, Devon Smith, big up yourself. We have to be clinical in this game. Kush, big up yourself. CBK, oh, you doing, man? Massive respect. All right, yeah, man. So people, as you come in, as what we said, we never even said hit the like button. So Messi, we're all right. So we are already close to 100. Massive, massive respect, people. But yeah, man, put it up to 200 and we can get more visibility out there. Yeah, man, we really and truly are grateful for it, and definitely give us the subscription as well. We are on our way to 7,000. Yes, and you know, we don't come until we have something to promote to you guys. We have something. We don't just build videos the entire day for no reason. You understand? We always give it to you what we have, and we give it in a different increments, to be honest. Yes, so this is our second video, and I think this is going to be our last video for today. You understand me? So you will always see us there, you know? Yeah. So definitely, if you like what we do, you subscribe for that. All right. Yes, and thanks for the support over the few days. All right, yeah, man. Sham6, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Lawful, it comes with football education. Oh my God. All right. Anyways, let me give you some positive news. I think they missed this one, but it's going to be out now. You soon see it soon. All right. Yes. Let me give you this one now, guys. Which is big, you know. Which is big. All right. Which is big. So we have to pull up this man now. We have to pull up this man. All right. So we have week one. We have team of the week quarterfinals. Yeah, content with a purpose. Yes, with a purpose, and we will never come off that. We will never come off that, people. So you sure know, if you subscribe here, anytime we turn it on, it is with a purpose. It's not going to be just to suit my needs. You fix it by speeding up the play and less touches, but does that not have to do with technical ability as well? All right, but we're gonna get to that, Mills. Don't worry yourself. So team of the week. Let me try and get this because I don't know. So it's on the Concacaf. Oh, is it? All right, guys. Let me go on the Concacaf because I'm not seeing the team of the week here. Concacaf, they said posted the team of the week. I'm trying to give it right here. All right, so let me maximize it here and let me get Concacaf team of the week. I'm gonna just type it in here. Concacaf team of the week. All right, and then we can scroll it down to 24 hours so we know that we are getting the one that we want. All right. Because I wanted to put it on the screen for you because we want to talk about this guy. We need to talk about this guy. All right. Yes. But anyways, let me just put him right here on the screen. Let me just put him right on the screen, people. All right. Let me just put him right on the screen right here because I think he deserves it on the screen right here. Demarai Gray. Demarai Gray, people. Demarai Gray. All right. Yes, Demarai Gray. And let me pull up the competition. So Demar Gray, this is his actual stats at this point. 4 games played, 4 started, 88 minutes per game. 2 teams of the week he got. 2 teams of the week he got in out of 4 games. So 50%. 2 goals scored so far. And he assisted twice as well. And let me go into the metrics now that he possesses. 0 point goals per game, 0.5 shots per game, 2.5. So he's clinical just the same, even though he took 3 shots today and yesterday it looked like he was going wide. You know, maybe he starts to feel himself in this game. Yes, shots on target per game, 0.8. Goal conversion 20%. Free kicks goals 0. 2 free kicks taken. Goals from inside the box, 2 of 4. outside 0, right foot goals 2, and assist 2, touches which is 44.3, big chances created 2. All right, and key passes 1.8. Accurate per game is 23.5, which is 90%, and he's actually a wide player. All right, in accuracy in his own half is 95%, which is 8.8. So he's secure to bring the ball out. Just as what you saw yesterday, they had to take him out of the game because when we were struggling in early on in the game, he was the one dropping deep and coming through the middle and won a few fouls for us. I know you guys saw that because he took on few people. We Jamaicans don't mistake those things, so we know that you saw that. He's very clean on the ball. In the opposition half, 15.8, which is 79%. Very good, very good. He's a safe player. I'm right there, not to what people describing him as. Yes. Accuracy on long passes 2.0, which is 80%. Chip passes 1.8, 78%. And crosses 1.0, 33%. So he's over the 25% himself. And the defensive side is 0.3. Interception per game, tackles per game is 2.0, which I was very much impressed with him yesterday. Possession 1, 0.3, dribble pass 0.5, and errors led to goal none. And other stats, which is successful dribble 1.8, 41%, totals duels 51, and the duels in ground is 56, and aerial he never had much aerial duels, if none. All right, yes. So he tried to get his body in a good position to get it down and then challenge from there. All right. So for me, guys, I think he's the biggest signing of image coming in ever to play for Jamaica. Like the level that he comes here at. Obviously, we had the captain from Leicester, but I still think that he offers something different. He has a different aura around him when he came here. You understand me? And what he has done now, it's on par with Dean Burton. It's on par with Dean Burton coming here. It's if he can score in the next match, it might turn out to be one of the greatest signings Jamaica ever made. All right, and they have him in the Concacaf teams week in, week out, week in, week out. He keeps on putting it out. So this proves 2 points. This proves. Let me make sure to drop this link. The link so people can join. Because I'm not going to pass the 2 hours. Let me make sure to put it right here. All right, I'm going to pin it so people can come in. People only come on if you have your what you call it. Only come on if you have you can turn your camera on. All right. Yes. So and you have a proper mic. Yeah. Please, I'm begging you. All right. Yes. So let me continue now. I lost my train of thought right there, but let me continue. So him coming here, it proves one thing. It proves that when a player come here, they clicked it on. Mikel Antonio come here, click it on. Ethan Pinney come here, click it on. Ravel come here, clicked it on. Daniel Johnson come here, clicked it on. Amari'i come here, clicked it on. Lamba Kisa come here, clicked it on, and everyone comes here and click it on. So that sounds like we should stop use this as an excuse for people that's not playing properly, because every one of these guys come here and we say the region is tough. They come here and Deshaun Bernard pretty much is the best centre back for Jamaica in the end after the 4 games. It's the first he's coming in this region. You understand me? So I think it starts to prove that, damn, this might just be the way we have to go with players, because the quality just shines. The quality just shines. Period. All right. Let me make sure I can pin the thing now. All right. The message is pinned. Yes. The quality just shines. Period. So it's not a go round thing or nothing. You can't see it any other way. These guys are just talented and they come here and just do what they have to do. All right. Let me go to the comment section. Then I can give you the team of the week. All right. JD, with the players we currently have in camp, what would be the recommended formation to combat this Mexican team? We are going to go for that Vanafala. We have that today. We have that today. That's what we want to go in. But we have to give these mans their actual praises, because they are doing good jobs. All right. Lord Faris, massive respect for the super chat. Said up. JD, Mexico to win 2-1. Concacaf won't make Jamaica nor Panama reach the final. USA to somehow beat Panama as well. Oh, wow. Damn. Let me know if you guys agree with that. One thing I like was when we cleared the ball, we cleared it to one of our players. Yeah, Mikel Antonio got majority of those balls. All right. What a ball the boss play. All right. Soulcry said, okay, JD, so Jamaica is doing a few things right. No, I think I'm listening to a balanced show, the bad and the good, because no team is all bad. But Soulcry, the problem is you never come on the stream, because if you pulled up the stream, you would have realized that I talked about only good when I just came here. So I think you turn up and you want to turn the show all you want. Data Boss Nation. Oh, you do, man. Hope all is well. Gray is a complete footballer. All right. Yes, guys. The guy played 4 games and have 4 goals contribution. Yeah, doesn't matter how you want to think, reality sets in. Yes, Guatemala did free that D Gray 1v1. He got in position, but I think maybe he got in position too easy. He starts to strike the ball from too far. 4 goal involvement in 4 games. Gray quality is evident. Yes, man. Salute to the English guys. They really helped us. They are Jamaicans, They are Jamaicans now, but yes, but I understand where you're coming from. But CBK, as I've said before, from day one, from Jamaica got recognition in making to the World Cup, it was always them coming here to make a difference. All right, but now we have the quality. We had quality back then. Don't let me not get it wrong. But they were the ones that came here and put out. We were in a dire position, and they came in, score all the goals them to take us to that level, because we weren't going to qualify none at all. And that Dean Burton, believe me, he gave Jamaica complete hope. Think that man should have had a statue in Jamaica. Statue. We think we don't deal with him good enough for me. Our number one guy, Gray, has been cooking. Yeah, man. I think if he can score or assist in the next game, he will be Jamaica's best signing ever. Ever. Like over 5 games, ever. All right. Yes. And it's not just goals. He's impacting the game, being some of maybe the best player on the park in almost all games. So let me give you the team of the week, people. All right. The team of the week. Okay. Let me get the team of the week right here for you guys. The team of the week, Gold Cup. Yes, so I can get it on the team of the week for the Gold Cup for you. Let me get it right here. Ferreira as the highest. Demar Gray is the highest Jamaican player. The highest Jamaican player rated is at number 6 at this point. We're on joint 6, so he's at number 5. 7.58. So he's having a super tournament. All right, a super tournament. I'm trying to get the team of the week. Okay, this is the team of the week, guys. The team of the week. The team of the week. So you see, I want you guys to look. The team of the week. Wow. Look how much Jamaicans made it. But you realize it's all the Jamaicans that we talked about. So who said Bobby Reid never had a good game? And he's on the team of the week as well. Wow. So you see, guys, we respect this channel because these mans are seeing football. All right. So the team of the week, Andre Blake in goal, 1000%. Without him, we ain't winning nothing yesterday. Bell got the goal and he was solid overall, so that bumped him up high. JP Vargas, and then you have Jay Sanchez from Mexico. Then you have E. Davis from Panama, and you have Oberlin Pineda from Mexico. They put him in midfield. Obviously, he plays as a winger, but that was to accommodate Diaz, because Diaz had a hat-trick in pretty much 3 seconds. Yes, Damari Gray as the striker, and Bobby Reid up front with E. Sanchez and Basinas playing out there. All right. So what you say about this one? You look at Jamaicans. You get 4 Jamaicans in it. 4 Jamaicans, defensive end and attacking end. Nobody can complain this time now. who you think missed out of it, if you think somebody missed out of it now, because I don't know what excuse you guys gonna find. All right. Owen, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Very true. You're preaching today, JD. The biggest signing Jamaica ever have. But the fact says that. The fact says it's the biggest signing ever. You understand me? So we can't go around nothing. You get me? All right. So people, let me know what you say about the team of the week. All right. So the man is in the team of the week again. All right. Oh, overseas Jamaican. Okay. Overseas Jamaicans. All right. Yes. So no USA player. Obviously USA players yesterday they started late, and maybe Canada's style really shut them down. You know, so it was hard. The only USA player could have gone into it is 1980s man, Cade Cowell, but he came on and he was devastating. All right, yes, but Cade Cowell maybe came on too early. All right, yes. So people only get 4 Jamaicans in it, but I don't hear the no go ball and say no one on a star ball and I make it, because of that when you tell me, I'm a prove again. So what I'm saying on the screen is facts, because and then you're gonna say this is soccer sofa, and then I'm going to get the Concacaf one and prove it to you again. um Pagan said, JD, Jamaica big side according to these facts, JD. You can say that, Pagan, but you realize no midfielders the night. So now exactly how we play, we're not in the midfield. You can let me see you come back for that one. Let me see you come back for that one, big boss. All right. Jamaicans filled the team. I love to see it. All right. So guys, let me explain to you now. But I think you know why. You know why Blake made it. That was not down to our defense being good. It was down to our defense being bad. Big boss. It's down to our defense being bad. Why Blake made the team of the week. So you see, it can sound good in a Pagan. It can sound good. And Bell was having a solid defensive shift because the number 7, let me get his name, the number 7 yesterday really gave our backline all sorts of problems. And Bell was the only one to really slow him down. Anytime he comes in outside with Bell, Bell seems to do a good job on him. All right? Bell seems to do a good job on him. You get me? So let me make sure to get it right here. He was playing right back, but he was overlapping and he was comfortable to stay there. In the game. Aaron Ariera, his name. He was comfortable. He dominated over that side. Dominated. All right. Yes. So yes, Ariera. Yes. So that is the thing. That is the thing. You get me? So Bell did a good work, so that's why Bell get it. So our midfield was bad, Pagan, and our defensive line was bad, so that's why Bell and Blake got into it. You see, so it's not necessarily we side a big side. You get me? It could spin a different way as well, which I think that is the actual way because we're giving you the facts to match up with the actual way, Pagan. You understand me? Yes. And the forward line now, Bobby Reed was immense. He was exceptional. I think this is by far his best game in a Jamaica shirt. He pretty much ran the show from start to finish. All right. And a player is playing good when they decide they're going to take off Leon Bailey out of the numbers and not Demar Gray. So they took off Leon Bailey and Demar Gray stayed in. Demar Gray could have dropped into Bobby Reed's position. They keep a next forward on and keep Leon Bailey on. They took off Leon Bailey and keep Bobby Reed and Demar Gray in the game because the facts show you they were keeping possession better. They had possession better of the ball. So they were controlling ball good enough. And you needed to control the ball because you're trying to win the game. You don't want to give away the ball. You understand me? So the stats matching up to what we're seeing. The number 7 get the most one-on-one. Yes, but Amari Bell did well with him. It's only when he cuts inside, he traps up everybody else. But Amari Bell, he got beaten. I think he got beaten once, and he recovered well as well. I didn't expect none of our midfielder. No, I know Young Kings, but I'm just explaining to Pagan because Pagan did want to kind of flap me analysis, So I had to show him that The facts is there. So we whine and come again. But it's still, people, it's still a big feat to have a small Caribbean country having 4 players in the team of the week, and it's actually at the quarterfinal stage. So me talking about the actual facts that happened, it's not to diminish what Jamaica is. I am giving them maximum credit, but I'm just trying to show you why these guys made it. So these guys had to be exceptional, out of the bunch of the other guys them, in order to make it there. You get me? Yes. So that's what I was actually saying. So don't get it misconstrued as to what I was saying, to what you think I was saying. All right? Yes. All right. Jaim says facts. Blake is the best keeper in the tournament. After my boy last night, I think they are still fighting out who is the best player now. Guys, out of Matt Turner or Andre Blake, who is the best? Who is the best, guys? Matt Turner or Andre Blake? Let me put a poll here. All right. A poll. Who is the best? Who is the best GK? Matt Turner or Andre Blake? All right. All right, let me put it. All right. Okay, so people, we are already an hour in and we are on 120 likes. Come on, people, man. We should have been easy well over 200 likes. Bursting on the scene on 300 likes. All right. Blake, of course. No, you can just vote. All right. Damn, that's tough. Guys, the man saved 2 penalties last night. 2 penalties he saved in one game. And the man record, Turner's record is like 50% penalty save. 50%. Turner is not normal, people. So please make we do some comparison first. Sound like JD want an American passport. Wow. So it no matter how much credit me give you, once me uncle say something, but the next country won't have a problem. Turner keeping well in the tournament, but I think Blake is better. All right. Wow, the man himself say I'm looking at passport. Jesus God. All right. So just vote. All right. Let me see how the vote going, because see, as how it's going, Blake should be getting 100%, because clearly everyone's saying Blake 51, Matt Turner has 16, and Blake has 84. All right. So we're gonna check it later to see how it goes. All right. Oh my God. Wow, Matt Turner is the better keeper, in my opinion. That's coming from South Cry. South Cry. Blake is Jamaican in South Cry. um, all right. So South Cry, I don't know, but both both of them are exceptional. I don't know if Blake is Can someone get me Blake record? Get me Blake record and penalties if it's as equally as him, because before the penalty started, they were saying this man is very good at penalties, and my goodness, he saved two. You know, so so cries the Arsenal fan or Andre Blake. Medic boss says, all right. That goal Canada scored yesterday, Blake would have saved. No. That's a lie, Ali James. Because it was a deflection. It was a deflection. You see it, Ali? You is the one that texted me and said, make sure I'm watching the game, because you thought that Canada would have won. Green card I run. No, I don't need green card. Simplified. I can just go to America and stay whenever I want. No, I can't stay whenever I want. Maybe 6 months. But yeah, Blake is better. Turner is a close second. Wow. Okay. Fair enough. This need a tie vote. Okay, we should have put a tie on the poll. All right, let me see if it goes up. It's still saying 85%, Oh my God, these people convinced. All right. JD, what I told you about Pirates of the Caribbean. Can't score against non island teams. Okay, all right. Being a good penalty blocker doesn't make him better than Blake. Okay, I'm just telling. No, I'm just giving you some other stats about the keeper. Oh, they're even the American YouTube guys said that Blake is the best goalkeeper in the competition. Odin, we ask you, Odin. Ardane, we ask you. So state what you have to state. State what you're saying with your chest. All right. Julie says Turner is better, but not by far. Okay. Soul Cry is an Arsenal fan. Oh God, why are they doing Soul Cry so today? Arsenal goalkeeper coach and Ryan Thompson really grooming Turner well. Yes. Obviously, Blake is better. It can't be obvious. I don't know. I'm asking. All right. Turner can save penalty, but Blake is a shot stopper. Oh God. So that na make the conversation good, you know? But obviously you're gonna say shots come in more than penalties, you know? JD is an American citizen. No, I'm not. I'm not. All right. My vote Turner. Claudia went for Turner. Shot stopper that scored and Turner was not that shot that scored on Turner was not stoppable. I don't think he saw it. I think he's just making up excuse. You are very good at this JD. Okay. Well, no, I just think the people love war. You know, I'm not that very good. You know, they just love war. Those penalties was weak as hell. Jesus. You see, people, if we follow our Jamaican people, all 11 Jamaican players made this list today. Team of the week. Um, Slim B says those penalties was weak as hell. Wow, missing some of the best penalties. Buzio penalty was a very good penalty. Very good penalty. Top V. Top bins. All right. Even the FS Sports crew said Blake was the best goalkeeper. All right. All right. Blake saves that Canadian goal with his eye closed. Bro, let's stop the foolishness here, man. Ryan Thompson to me was one of the worst goalkeeper. Oh my God! But the man is not even in the tournament. The MLS goalkeeper record says it all. Okay, the last time he spent in the MLS, he beats Blake for the best goalkeeper. So you know, I'm just trolling you guys. What's your vote, JD? I have no vote. I am gonna play a middleman. No, no, I can't say that word, middleman. Sound a little bit too bad. No, I'm not no middleman. I have a answer, Jason. All right. It's not not about penalties. It's overall. All right. I So, guys, you want to hear my answer? These Jamaicans are delusional. Jaheim, no, 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 no. I think they have a case to say Blake is better because slightly, I actually after Blake kind of started convincing me still that he's better, you know, because before I gave it to Matt Turner because Matt Turner played better than him in the World Cup qualifiers, better than him in the Gold Cup, better than him in the MLS the year, even though people said, oh, he has more clean sheets. I thought Matt Turner deserved to get the award at the time. All right. He was a better goalkeeper in the region at that time. But overall, what I'm seeing from Blake is a very good goalkeeper and might just trumps it over Matt Turner. Blake is top 10 in the world. Not sure about Matt Turner. Movements, Union movement record. Blake ain't no top 10 goalkeeper in the world, bro. All right. I think you disrespect football, brother. Nah, man. Blake is a good goalkeeper, but not top 10. JD, when last time you was in the US? I am coming there next year. Ours, and I'm coming there next year. All right. Yes. Blake stopped 4 pens in a game already. All right. You know what? All right. Um, um, Wah said, JD, your analysis is weak about the goalkeepers. I never gave anything. I never gave anything. I just ask you guys about the goalkeepers, and you start lose your S about the goalkeepers. Saving penalties just your best guess. Blake is much better. Daniel Lawrence. I have not people. You know, I was actually going for Blake as well, and you guys beating me. People, the chat, the link is in the chat. Please don't come up. Half an hour left. All right. Yes. All right. JD, Blake is better. Keeper Turner not playing regular at Arsenal is holding him back. Yes, I know, but I'm just giving people facts and showing them that the keeper is a good keeper as well. So, JD, I know Blake is Jamaican. At least you have a sense of humor. Jamaica need a 4-3-3. We are gonna get into that right after this. All right, Zesty. Who is Zesty? What are you talking about, mate? All right. Daniel said, I was watching ESPN today. They said Blake was the best goalkeeper in the tournament. Yes, Daniel, they can say what they are saying. JD, you need to show us your passport. If I show my passport, you're going to get upset, because the passport that I'm going to show you is not the one that I still have my next. Let me see. I should have my Jamaican passport close by, Let me show you so people know that I'm Jamaican, but it's expired. I'm still waiting on the next one. Those fraudulent Jamaicans, I paid them my money all along, and they told me 3 months. I know it's 5 months, Yeah, so they are the ones making people like you in the chat asking me about passport and I'm not Jamaican enough and all sort of madness, I will get it, people. All right. I will get my passport. I have my expired one here. Yeah, but I will look for it, sir, and show you. Okay, so you know that I'm a Jamaican for real. And I'm not looking American passport. I can just go to America if I want. So why would I need a citizenship for America? Man's nobody want running on to go to America. They have watched your videos and decided to keep your passport. No, I'm gonna sue them back for my money. Believe me, they are unprofessional as hell because they robbed me 4 or 5 times for me to go to Brussels. To After I paid them, people, they said they have a service. I paid them my money for the service here. And then they're going to say, but if you want, you could just drive faster because it will take longer for the mail to send the passport. So after all of that, I drove to Brussels 2 times from Ekada. How much gas? Use up around 3-4 bills, euros. You understand me? Included paying them. Included paying them, yes. 3-4 around 450 euros. All right, so almost 5 bills. And then I'm still waiting here for 5 months. And then people out here telling me that I'm not Jamaican enough when I paid how much money for a passport. When they have to pay a fraction of that for a passport. 5 bills. 5 bills are how much money now? 100 euros are around 17,000. So check that. 5 bills I had to pay for a passport and I wait in 5 months. So don't tell me about no being Jamaican when me I spend $1 billion to be more Jamaican. The amount of money me spend on food and everything for Jamaica. That's go yeah, man. People, man. Pika revolt JD citizenship. That's why no, I paid for it. I get everything. They accepted it. Can you renew passport? And yes. No, I never did it online. I called them and they said best I come in. So I had to drive to Brussels because I wanted it to go to England. Because if you know about Belgium and maybe Europe, I had my ID at the time, but I never had my full Belgian passport at the time. So I needed my Jamaican passport to mix with my ID so I can go everywhere. You get me? Yeah, but up to now, I don't get it. So it's a lucky thing. I never needed to wait on it, because it would have been an next embarrassment because I'm still waiting today, you know? You and your expired passport, expired Jamaican. Jesus Christ, you still no? I have not gotten it as yet. No, they don't. I'm gonna call them. And they're gonna tell me about they shipped in batches. They shipped in batches to find a bag of big word. They shipped in batches to make sure they don't they utilize all the space in the shipment. Yeah. So you have to wait in batches. Them people them full of words, you see, man. I pay a con man them, people. Them a con man, Them a con man. Them full of one thing I know, they are just a universal set of con mans. To believe me. Yeah, because a peer con them call me out. Full of words. We are not going to renew your passport if you can't produce your I have my birth certificate here. Me can show my passport, I would have ready. What my next passport then? What my back? What my thing there? Big man, big man. I play Manning Cup, I play basketball, I play football in Jamaica. So why would I not be a Jamaican if I play football in Jamaica? All right. On the global stage, Turner is ranked 22 and Blake is 23. Okay. All right. So Arden, maybe because he goes to Europe, 500 for gas. That's bad. No, no, no. 500 included my payment for the passport things. I had to pay for they have to send it back to Jamaica, send some people back to Jamaica to get stamped and see signed by the Jamaican whatever I commission, and they have to check if I have committed any crime and all sorts of madness. So that cost me money as well. And then they have to come back with a paper. Then I have to wait back on that paper. Then I have to bring it back with the additional things. So it's a lot, man. When you're over here, it's a lot of things. Believe me. Every little thing, you have to prove that you weren't married in Jamaica and all sort of things for paperwork. It's a lot of paperwork, people. When you're doing things from overseas. Arzan, why am I getting questioned about my identity? My identity. It's just um, I am not the average Jamaican, Arzan, because I don't think like everything about Jamaica is just great. If I see something and I know the truth, like crime and violence, I will say it. Another Jamaican, Arzan, on the internet, they will lie and try to pretty up things, but that's not me. I'm just a straightforward person. But that comes with me being more mature and getting more experience in different places, and learn that you don't have to waste time, because if you keep hiding the truth, someone will find you out eventually. So I just say it as it is. Say Jamaica is one of the highest crime rate in the world. I will say it. The football team is not the best. I will say it. If they are not going to win the game, I will say it. So anything that pretty much I'm not delusional. Say, let me put delusional. I'm not overly protective of Jamaica, so they class me a non-Jamaican. You get me? So that's why they said it Arzan. You get me? So, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. JD, all this time I thought you came from KFCville. Okay, guys. JD, they just found a butch. It's the crime. Get you out, JD. Oh no, no. Yes, guys, see the fraud here. Where we say my investigate me. This is the fraud that says he's investigating me. All right. Yes. So Arzan asked a question and he said, JD don't own a Jamaican passport. All right. So he's the one going on channel to channel in America, everywhere, trying to call up my name. This boy named Jamaican era, no, football era Jamaican. That's the one. That's the one walking around. And I am almost sure that boy need to go look a walk and stop watch, man. My name clip you. They're gonna click me regardless. Soul Cry said JD played for Mexico under 15. So no, I played in Jamaica. Stop your lie. All right. Balls FC. Guys, we have gone 1 hour 12, you know. All right, let me remove the link so nobody else can come on. All right, so let me remove the link, unpin the link, and nobody come on. Yeah, that's good, because I can't bother people. You have to understand, if it goes certain times, we are very unprofessional here, so people will turn up 150 and 1050 and want me to go 2.5 hours, and I have other things to do, you know. JD may give you 5 new subscribers. All right, that is very good. You get me? Yes. Yes, that boy named Football Era Jamaican. I am almost sure I do a billion times more for Jamaica than that fool trying to check out who I am and don't know who I am. Boy, go and check who I am, and you might drop down. All right, boy. All right, let me move on now. Let me move on to the facts. Yeah. All right, the facts, people. So let me not the facts. What can beat this damn a Mexican team? You know, or what give us our best chance? Because that's what people are asking. All right. Yes, I have to take off the thing off the screen because that mad boy football hero will come up, you know. And big up Mr. Suriname. The documentary will be out soon. The guy is he's stalking me. All right. All right, 4231. All right, 4231. All right, so 4231. I think I think this might be the best option, but not the attacking midfielder playing so high. All three of them have to be here, and these guys have to be a little bit more deeper. All right. So it's more like a 4-4-1-1 system. All right, but three, it's going to be an attacking midfielder, not necessarily a central forward. All right, so it's going to be down here. So you want everyone to be close in midfield, so they can't get that time to start passing around the ball. You want to make sure they don't have no opportunity to start play the ball. I would go back. I would go back here. Let me show you how it would have worked, people. You're gonna upset when I'm talking here. JD, you heard about that CB Jamaica were trying to recruit. No. Please send it to me. Oh my God, they said I can't use high school sport to prove that I'm Jamaican because other country does it. All right, wow. You know what? Let me not. I'm done trying to prove that where I'm from. All right. If you don't want to say I'm from Belgium, whatever. um. Oh my God. All right. And then I'm very sorry, but people, I'm very sorry, but this is the only way it goes. This is the only way it goes. Or if you want to use John Russell in it, this is the only way it goes. But you have to have three midfielders on the field, people. All right. It has to be like this. Please tell Pinnock coming. I don't know. I don't know about Pinnock as yet. All right, it has to be this in midfield. Daniel Johnson comes on, people, and the man have to be telling people, move here, so move here, so. Remember, it's Daniel Johnson at the key pass towards the goal scoring here. Everyone talking about the passing. It was Daniel Johnson getting space and play the ball to Demar Gray and the people. All right. So out here keep on talking about Daniel Johnson. Daniel Johnson keeps on putting in good performances. Came on, he changed it, man. He changed it. So let me, yeah, don't follow them Arzan. That's who they are. Yeah, you know, because I don't sound the way they want me to sound. Yeah. So this is what I have now, and at the back I will still stick with my players them. So Damian Lowe makes it because if we had Pinnock, I think Damian Lowe would have gone on the bench. I think I would have gone um I would have gone Deshaun Bernard and Pinnock, you know, at this point. But yeah, because Damian Lowe he recovered well yesterday, but I think Damian Lowe struggle with technical teams. Struggle with technical teams. All right, I'm very sorry. I saw him against Japan, saw him against Mexico a few times, saw him against United States, saw him against Mexico again, saw him against Guatemala, saw him against El Salvador. Seems the smaller the human beings them, he seems to struggle with them, you know. Because yesterday he was struggling when they draw him out wide, even though he was not getting much help from Brown. But he struggled, man. He struggled. All right, so we have Deshaun Bernard. Deshaun Bernard. Dexter Lambakisi. All right, and Amari Bell makes back the team 100%. And the big bad Andre Blake makes back the goal. All right. And then Mikel Antonio makes back the team because of what he does. And Bobby Reed makes back the team right here. And Demar Gray. Out of the two of them, I would go for Demar Gray and Liam Bailey and Demar Gray share position. you know, because I don't think we're gonna have so much work. So people, very sorry. I know a lot of you guys are gonna get upset, but this is what I have. Yes, man. Yes, man. Demar Gray and Liam Bailey sharing game for me. I am keeping Daniel Johnson in the team and leaving Babbery there for his hard work to track back in midfield and progressing, dropping back to the fullbacks them. Yes, I would love the same game from him. And out of the two, out of Liam Bailey or Demar Gray, we only can facilitate one of them. You get me? And Demar Gray is much more cleaner on the ball and is much more decisive on the ball. So yes, man. But it's not a disrespect to Bailey, but one of them. So if you want to bench Demar Gray, you bench him. You ask me the system that will work. When you ask me the system that will work, you know, I am telling you, um, one of them, the system that will work, one of them. So if you want Leon Bailey in here, to take out Demar Gray, or to put in Leon Bailey, but one of them, we want hard working people on the team. And those two, Daniel Johnson dictating the play and Bobby Reed give you the hard work. You get me? Yeah, man. No. I said one of the two, Leon Bailey or Demar Gray. When you ask me what I'll go work. All right. Daniel, why not Reed? So why we don't want to put Bobby Reed deeper in the midfield? So why how much Daniel Johnson need to prove to when him come in? If we don't want to take out Demar Gray, we take him out and put in Liam Bailey, I don't care. But I know that one of them will go on the bench. One of them either Demar Gray or Bailey a bench. But when they set the team to win and keep control of the ball better, this is the team to keep control of the ball better. I'm very sorry. You can't put Leon on the bench, just not happening, JD. I never people. Let me try take off one of them off of the field. Just take off Demar Gray off of the field. You get me? Uh, so guys, you see honesty. So why would you just obsess with attackers? Why would you just obsess with big up Marcus. If you don't want Liam, but people, you not listen, you know. You don't want to give a buckle now. All right, you know what? Let me put in Liam Bailey and take out Demar Gray. Look how the backlog go now. Bailey go in now, Demar Gray. Because you just not look on the field, you know. See me put in Liam Bailey now. All right. So when the ball go over Liam Bailey's side, he's not going to be clinical with the passes them. Because he's just not clinical with the passes them. Demar Gray is better and actually controlling the football than Liam Bailey. The stats prove to you. We read it out before. When you ask me what win, and I'm giving you what win, but you don't want it. Would I have a bench Bobby? Because oh my God, you see it? All right, so you see, you're mad. Great half a play. You see it? So both have to be playing. All right, so no, that's how we can't win a game. That's how we can't win a game because that is big star football mentality we have. No other team talk like that. No other team talk like that. And what the tactics and what to be done on the day, that's what the team are all about. But we big ball, I'm off on the field. I want them to know. So why wouldn't that ball for Daniel Johnson and man on the field? When you know all on the ball and on the field. No, I know that Demar Gray have to start, but Liam Bailey would have been out of the lineup. So I don't know. I am just I have all right. So Lambert would have to come out, but Juras. Remember, I said the man got control in a midfield here. A midfield him got control here. Boy, so oh Lord, you know what? All right, so let me take up a DJ to the team. Let me take up a DJ to the team and put in Demar Gray. All right, so DJ to the team, put in Demar Gray, and this you don't want. This you don't want. All right, so you get what you don't want. All right, yes, you get what you don't want because I'm telling you the reality. You know, every time we talk about the reality, you're not realizing. You know, and I'm telling you the only way Jamaica keep the ball is if Leon Bailey or Demar Gray off of the field. People, Mexico controls the wings. So you don't think Mexico controls the center of the park, Juras? You don't think Mexico controls the center of the park, Juras? Juras, you don't think them control the center of the park? Because, boy, no, that is that saying. All I'm saying, people, if we want to control the football, we have to have one aim a drop off. You get me? So we have to figure a way out, or we have to fit these two guys in. And I think, um, I think that is the reason why we have this problem, because we have a society where we have to play them two man. And you know, and what Bobby do? Bobby actually provide more than both of them in the defensive covers, more than both of them. And in the defensive cover, more than both of them. But he has to come out of the team because the other two of them have to play. You see, say, are we as the fans make we can't reach nowhere, you know? Are we, people? No, I think none. I think believe me, we are gonna struggle to keep position even against the smallest team. Believe me, if we continue playing so open. May I tell you, the coach know, he knows. You hear he's talking, he knows. All right, he knows. Believe me. But we have to play with big ball of them. So coach, I said the same thing too. We have to put with big ballers on the field. You know, big ballers on the field. I'm telling you, big ballers. I don't know what to tell the people, but when they ask me the formation that works, well, let me put our four big ballers on the field again and see how it goes. They're going to control the wing, they're going to control the middle, and they're going to control our defensive third as well too, which is their attacking third. Let's watch. How much you bet me if the coach go out with this expansive football, in no time he has to make a change. It's not going to even reach half time. Clip me. Let me clip myself. Let me clip myself. Let me clip myself. All right, let me repeat again. If the coach goes expansive, he's going to make a substitution before half time. Or he has to change his formation as well to suit the actual the game day. Or else it's going to be a murder if he does anything mad like that. You can't outscore everybody, people. At some point, you have to possess the ball. Every game the coach come out, the first thing he says, guys, the players were tired. So if you know the players them tired, why we have to always go 500 miles per hour? If the players them always tired, things are true. We can't have the ball. Why the players them always tired? I wonder if none of you guys never think of that. You never question why the players them always tired. You realize you play football only 900 miles per hour. You are looking at it from one perspective. I feel a coach plays both of them because one is off, the defender no longer has to double on one of them. Okay, but we still lost the middle as well, drew us, and then we lost the back line after losing the middle. All right. Why, I'm telling you, even the coach know that we aren't good enough yes, but that's, I think the man does obsessed with these bag of big ballers up front. I'm telling you, because he's saying, yeah, we have the front. Jay Taylor getting in a lot of these people's head, people. All right, because Jay Taylor told the man about the front three, and then the man get a front four. He just said, all right, then, Jay Taylor, you're not running my show. Tell you what, I'm going to do one better than you. It's not a front three, it's a front four. So now we have no midfield. Because who cares about midfield when we can run? We are Jamaicans, we are fast, big, and strong. Because we have Merron Garden. That is motto, big and strong. The coach play people off ratings. I noticed something the coach says about Amari'i. He said Amari'i is a good player. He don't give a super performance, but he's a consistent 8 player. Yeah. That same thing JD saying. Yeah, but 1 year may I tell people that, but the 3 years may I tell people that. For the first time the man play for Jamaica, I say better than take taxi and then beat me. On a mad, you want bench Gray, our best attacker is our best player. But they said we have to start Bailey and we have to start Gray. You understand me? But one thing we know, we will never control the middle. All right. So one thing we know, we not get no girl. Because we not control no nigga. All right. Yes. To win, you have to outscore the opponent. Okay. All right, Mirak. Didn't Bobby play in midfield versus Mexico? He played still on the right hand side, but he tried to come in midfield. But after he come in midfield, he realized that the midfield is right hand side. They were dominating over that side and exposing Javian Brown. So he had to go back out there again, and then they start to come through the middle as well. Joshua Harris, go back and look at the game. So this man is obsessed with just playing four across the line. You get me? Yes. So Bobby was actually trying to come in to stop the gap, but over his side, he started get dominated by Lozano and Javian Brown. It was a murder. You understand me? Yes. So they had to come back. I feel Lambert came off because of his yellow card. But really and truly, Drew Ross, he could have been sent off before. He was just not up to the pace, to be honest. I watched it back a second time, saw the same thing. If Mexico get the middle of the park, match done. I actually think so, Kevin. So if you're gonna just give them the middle of the park, I don't know. 4-3-4-1-2 is the best formation. Okay. Did team have a build around Gray? He is the Messi for Jamaica, not Bailey. Oh my God, Jesus Lord, why this brother coming to be controversial? Oh my God. All right, so people, you're doing the big bad show so bad. We are not even past 100 as yet. All right. JD is back. My ear said JD make man rush him off YouTube yesterday. Nah, man. I don't want. Where again? I tell me about why me talk about the negatives them and win the game. You know, one does real, man. But does real sometimes, see, man. Just leave him alone, here, man. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna be a professional, people. I'm gonna be a professional as like I did for the entire day. Yes. So Ishmael, please, Ishmael, you don't think what I'm saying, Ishmael, is valid because everybody in the world saying the same thing, you know, that Jamaica don't have any midfield, you know, and we are just giving up space for no reason, you know. So everybody talking about it. It's on ESPN, it's on space. But I was the first one talking about it. So are we going to still let's go with this front four thing? You get me? And who is the new Messi of Jamaica and all sort of madness, you know? So JD, line up that formation for me. Okay, where it is. So Ishmael, you think one name need for bench? Okay, Shaquille said love to see Bailey on the left. One Bailey, you Jilly says, okay, all right. If it down to me, he's gonna go on the bench. Both him and Demar Gray share the same game. The both of them will be hungry, you know. Yeah. Mexico always have the middle of the park. No, but so we get better ballers now, Ishmael. So why we can't just try something this time? Why we have to just give them the middle, you know? Clay said we leave too much space for teams to pass all over the place. Mexico likely will dominate position, and since we are bad at converting chances, something has to convert or tightening up or midfield. But Clay, they said they still want the forwards on the field. They don't realize that we are giving them the actual cure to our madness, you know, and they keep and just want the madness again. And then a boy and him sports on the ball, boy, shiny JD at it again. Oh Lord. I've called his boss name. Okay, they said everything is good. Football Euro said everything is good. Mexico is no good. So nothing is the problem. Mexico is no good. All right. Leon Bailey is actually in the chat now. Oh Lord. Saying Jayut is a clown. Wow. But guys, I think it's a fair conversation, you know, guys. Yeah, man. This is what we're playing majority of the time, 4-2-4, you know, and like we're Manchester City, and we are Manchester City, but can't pass the ball. We are Manchester City, but we can't pass the ball. You know, I have never seen that in my life. You know, yeah. So we get a lot of top heavy player. We need some midfielder. You know, Casey Palmer need to get ready fast. You know. All right, Daniel said, JD, we can't win the midfield no matter what team is selected. We don't have the personnel currently. Okay, the link is gone. Yo, Jason, you stay some man 27 minutes, me having on 2 hours now passing. All right, because I'm going to see 250 likes on the video, you know, and The quality where we give people, it can't be matched. That is the link, Jason. Joshua Harris says Lambert and Johnson in the middle. So he said Lati Body if you come off of the field. All right. Marco says, I love how we press right through the game yesterday. It was not consistent, but it was in total. We didn't sit back and invite Guatemala unnecessarily. Ryan Graham said, JD, who you think is the best midfielder Jamaica have? The best midfielder Jamaica has. I think it's KC Palmer. I think it's actually KC Palmer. At this point, still, we might have to get a midfielder in the future. We don't have much midfielders, We just don't have much midfielders. I don't know how that's possible. Yeah. So KC Palmer would be a good shout, Thing is, how do you stop Mexico? Both out wide and through the middle. They will no doubt create chances either way. We just need to be clinical and take our chances. Okay, Shaquille Spin said, just let them play. So Jason, right now we can't stop Mexico, We have to just let them play. Just try out for them.
No, man. We saw at times in the Azteca, we had spells of the game where we could control them a little better. I mean, it wasn't for long spells, but hopefully we can look at those parts in that game and try to duplicate it for a longer time in the game on Wednesday. And I do think that the players know that we have the addition of Latibo there will be different from what we saw with the pivot of Russell. I mean, not Russell, excuse me. Johnson and Morrison, right? So
Mm-hmm.
we are winning. We are winning more challenges in midfield. I saw you pulling up the stats for the Gold Cup. We're winning more tackles. So hopefully, with the different personnel in the roles, we'll see. We won't see them getting through with such ease. But what worries me is Guatemala was able to do it for stretches during the last game, and most of the teams have been able to do it. So, we're going to just have to we're going to have to concede something. What do you think is more important to try to win the midfield or try to control them out wide in the overload areas?
The problem is, if we don't slow them down, we are going to have. It's very tough if you can't stop a team from creating 20 chances. And it's like they're on the quest to create 20 chances every game with relative ease. So if you give them midfield, you're conceding 20 chances and said, okay, I'm backing my centre backs them to make sure I can deal with them in my box, or I'm backing Lambakisa and Amari'i to stop them. And me and you know it won't happen. It might stop them 2 out of the 20 times, or 5 out of the 20 times, or 15 more times at you. To a backline that every time they beat one of our fullbacks, they realize we're in a serious problem. Because that's how the goal score for Trinidad, right? When they come in. So I just believe that we need to have the football. We cannot have only 5 minutes spell where we are bounce ball around in a game. It just don't look good for a team that is so hyped because we have the quality players on the field. So I just don't feel comfortable for we to giving up possession, and we are one of the biggest teams in Concacaf, like in valuation, and we still have a concede position. I just believe that we can do better. I honestly believe we can do better.
Yeah, I think it just comes with the mindset, right? So I see some people saying, we'll never win the midfield and it's impossible. I mean, we can't have that mindset. Yes, we might not have the personnel, but at the end of the day, you have to stick to what you want to do or what the philosophy you want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
And if it is that we want to play the football more and keep the football more, then the guys have to try it. They have to put it into practice, right? So, you are seeing a smaller disparity in the possession stats in this Gold Cup. Like most of the teams we're playing, it's not a huge 60-40 gap. We're more in the 40s more
Yeah,
often now.
yeah, but
So,
Jason, we not play the team now. We should have played now. So not change. I promise you, not change.
well, I think we'll get a
I we
good
just play
marker.
Guatemala. We just play
We'll get a,
Guatemala, Jason.
I know, and I'm saying we'll get a good marker on Wednesday of where we are because this is a team obviously that dominates possession in Mexico, right? So my hope in this game is in the game the 2-2 draw, we saw where we had a lot of final third entries, right, where we didn't really capitalize. And my suggestion is, with Antonio now leading the line, it's gonna be perhaps more of those opportunities happening, and we might do better with those opportunities with Antonio there. So that's my hope, that what we were able to create in the Azteca, with the difference in Antonio being on the field and some of those plays with Demar Gray, those same opportunities might cause more trouble to Mexico. So what was two goals that really came from nothing when we didn't really create in the opportunities that we
Mm-hmm.
actually had. I'm hoping that we actually do something with those, and we still have the set pieces to get goals from. So, I could see this game being a high scoring affair,
That's what
unless
I think. That's what I think.
unless the only way I don't see it being high scoring is if, which could happen, Andre Blake just has a blinder and just save every ball, because he has those type of games sometimes where he just don't let the ball go in the goal, right?
Yeah.
But we'll see. I do think though that one thing that I like about what we have to look forward to for Wednesday is Mexico obviously loves to overload us on the flanks, and I think that when coming to the other side now, when we do win possession, and it's Gray and Reed and Bailey and Antonio, maybe the fullbacks are not as expansive after the first couple times we get behind them, and maybe their overload isn't as effective, right? So that's my hope, that with the type of threat we have going forward, it immediately makes Mexico a little less, you know, willing to overload everywhere and just bring everybody forward. And they're more mindful of being a little more balanced themselves and not just going all out against us.
Okay, okay. All right. So even with them being more mindful, it that only means their build up will be a little bit slower because they want to make sure they're accurate in their build up. All right. But that's still not say where we are do because that you're not telling me say we are gonna put somebody in a midfield to stop them. That I mean they want us be sure, and maybe go a little bit slower. So we might can fix better. But you see we work, but even when we fix up, we still see we stop some of them chances from created. Cause that's the question of
No, I
ask.
think I think that in the middle third in particular, we have a big disconnect at times. So we're decent in the forward press and we're decent when we drop back.
Mm-hmm.
But that middle phase of play is where I think we struggle to get close enough to teams. Because even Guatemala, once we went down a goal, it just seemed as if whenever the defenders had the ball, the next time we got close to the ball was when they were on top of the box, right? So that whole middle phase of play, we need to get more engaged with the other team. I think that's the problem. And maybe what you're saying was right in the beginning when you brought up the screen, where having a more dedicated, not a central forward, but more of just another midfielder, like a central attacking midfielder type,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
where even a central midfielder, just a third midfielder, right? Maybe that helps with that disconnect in the middle phase, and teams can't just walk through the middle against us. But does that take away from what we've been using to really put fear in teams?
So,
Because
well, I mean,
that
that,
that's the that's the thing. That's the thing, right? Is a catch
but
22, because
but
then
Mexico.
somebody's not playing.
But Jason, Mexico, Guatemala never a plan for use nobody for be a fear, The whole team are gonna make you fear them. You understand me? Everybody a run back and everybody a defend. And the number seven full back and him the in our backs more than everybody is because him a overlap. A Guatemala overlap with three people. Me see them man a double overlap. They have them show Jamaica no respect. I true people don't know someone don't know them give Jamaica zero respect. The man them a overlap on two wings. Normally you have to keep the umbrella unbalanced, and the man them a overlap on two
Yeah,
wings at the
because
same
the,
times.
the number two, the left back, was doing the same thing on the other
At the
side.
same
Yeah,
time, that a
yeah,
ultimate disrespect. Like the man them a say, but you now come back with nothing more than you're gonna put a long ball from low to Mikel Antonio. So the two centre backs them can deal with that, and the midfielder, the deeper midfielder them can spread out and go at that. The left and right back if it's necessary. So we can deal with that. So people, I'm telling you, with better teams, the pressure will be continuous. You get me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. They gave us zero, but Juras. All I'm saying, but Juras. Remember, Guatemala is not as good as Mexico. And to be honest, if we are going to look at the game in a without a bias eye, Jason, the clearest chances of the game actually fell to Guatemala. Not care how we want to look on it. Every chance where we are talking about clear, the one that Damian Low, I don't know what I do if me da drink. I remember the one that the drift dance, give the man the ball, and the man run off, and him just never get off a shot. That's a one clear chance. The two one them were Blake save are two clear chances again, and one more. So them have four clear chances. At four clear chances. That is not a top team. Jura. So even though we still won the game, but we're in a competition, so we have to play the next game, so we have to assess. There goes your ego, the Juras. You don't want me, you're gonna lose that ego this soon, you know. You're gonna learn to talk from an analysis standpoint, sir. All right, more pressure we just have to raise or to rise to the occasion. Okay, I will agree with that then. Jamaica is playing better team defense. So I don't see us giving up more than one goal also. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm very sorry. I think I see this game to go 3-2 for somebody. 3-2. It's a knockout, people. You think if Jamaica losing one love, they're gonna sit back? You think they're gonna sit back? They have to come out and play. You have to give something. So but they lose 2-0 than one love. You understand me? So this one the only way it goes 1-0, people. And Nigel said, JD, you were watching a different game, but I've said the same thing that the coach says. But you said I am watching a different game, so I don't know. Maybe me no know if I put it still. But if you say that still, explain the game that you were watching. Explain the game what you were watching. Cause you said what I was saying and the double up of the players them and overlapping. Let me try. Let me tell you who was the actual winger. The actual winger was the number 18. The actual winger. Let me get it right here. The actual winger was the number 18. And it was a number 7 you saw in the position. If you tell me that you never saw the number 7 in the position, that means you were not watching the game, Nigel. That means Nigel was never watching that game because look, the number 18 was Nathaniel Leng. He was that one. And
Mendez, yeah.
and if you tell me that you never see Aaron Herrera crossing almost all of the balls, them overlapping and crossing balls, that means you're lying. You are lying, Nigel. You are lying. You get me? And maybe you never even knew that he was the actual fullback. Maybe you not actually never even knew that because you
Him
thought
wear
he was a
number
winger.
7 and him a play wing. Yeah.
You thought he was the winger. Maybe that was the problem. So Nigel, come back at me with that one, Nigel. Make me hear whatever say. So Jason, in terms of this one, or you will work out this one, or you will work out the start 11. What you think will be the best start 11 to cancel out the Mexicans them?
I think what you have on the screen is what we're probably gonna see. I think he's pretty much settled. It looks like with the front four system that he's playing. Um, so I think Reed will be on the right, Bailey will be behind Antonio, and it will more than likely be Lambert and Latibo there. I don't. Lambert picked up a yellow card. So does that mean that he's out, or does
Uh,
it start
he,
over?
he he picked up a yellow card in the previous game.
Yes, yes. In the first half.
In the last game against the last
No,
match in
no. I'm
St.
talking
Kitts.
about in Guatemala. He picked up a yellow card.
Yeah, we know about that. We saw it there. But me ask if him get a game yellow card in the last match.
No,
No, I
no.
mean I think so. Burke, me no get a yellow
He
card.
didn't even play in the last game.
Yeah, yeah.
He played
So
the
so
first two.
okay, so that means should be okay then.
Okay, so it
Um,
start over after the group stage.
yes.
Okay, good. All right, cool.
Burke get two yellow card back to back.
So, but wasn't the one before that in the group stage?
Yeah, that's what we are. But we are him get suspended. So I don't
So how
know.
that make? But that don't make any sense.
I
So
don't
the
know how
coach
it makes sense.
who said he's suspended? Who? Like someone in
I'm
the chat or?
let me check it. Let me check the yellow cards again to make sure.
Because if
Um,
if if Burke is indeed suspended, that means they don't start over the cards until the semifinals.
and
Then
that would have been tough. Then that would have been tough.
that's
That
what
would
I'm
have been
thinking.
tough.
That's what I'm thinking. So
That would
yeah,
have been tough.
anybody can confirm out there. I can't
I'm
really.
checking it
My
now.
internet is dodgy.
Yellow, yellow cards and suspension.
Yeah, Drilly say he's good. I would think he's good, man. I mean, that's tough to have you have a big semi-final coming up, and let's say you got a yellow card in the first game of the group and then you get one in the
Uh,
quarterfinal. You can't play the semi. That's tough.
and the Concacaf, okay. Single yellow card will get eliminated at the end of the preliminary stage. All right, so let me go
Okay.
in a regulation right here. So I'm just trying to get the yellow card rule regulation. Uh, all right, so we get to the regulation right here because this is the rule. Trying to get the yellow cards, suspension, where it is. I have the entire rule here, so I'm just trying to make sure.
Okay, so they're saying that the commentator said he's out for the next game. That's what the commentary said.
Yes, if the commentary said it, maybe they are actually on something.
They might be onto something, but that is tough, man. That they don't wipe it clean after the three group stage.
Yeah, I have the entire thing here, people. Let me give it a PDF file for Concacaf so people can save it. So you can save it, guys. This is a PDF file. You can look through it and see if you can learn anything from it.
Respect.
So that is the entire file there. After the search for it now. All right, so but yeah, page 57. All right, page 57 it's on. So let me see if I can find page 57. 57.
Big League Len, me not really like listen to commentary when me I watch football still, not to be honest. So me never hear.
The regulation were approved by Concacaf. Um, I have to look at that. I have to look at that, people. All right. So Jason, how confident are you? Had whisper for Burke spot. A whisper had his own spot. He never needed Burke spot. Oh my. So Jason, you had a problem with Burke coming on because I never had a problem with Burke coming on yesterday. I thought it was a perfect change to push back the
No,
defense.
yeah, I think the coach basically is telling everyone that he only see two main striker in the whole team, and it's Burke and Antonio. Because
Mm-hmm.
every time Antonio come off the field, Burke come on for him every time. The only time I think Shamar got like a small run as the main striker, and then he only let it happen for like 5 minutes, and then he brought Burke in because he didn't like it. He didn't like what he was seeing. So it's showing that these people that they used to beat you over mostly, and me as well, but they don't know me as well. But wing forward is a thing, and we have a lot of wing forward, a lot of them, a lot
Yeah,
of wing forward.
Fox is there, but they just don't. They want to make, and how hard they think it is for the coaches them to come in now because they're coming from a worldwide level, and people are stuck on what they want to work. You think it put an unnecessary pressure on the coaches them inside
Well,
Jamaica?
I I don't know. I don't know how it affects. Well, I think yeah, it goes hand in hand because obviously if you're living somewhere, you're not just going to live in a box. You're gonna go outside and talk to people. You're gonna engage with people. And if everybody is talking one way, it's going to affect how you think after a while. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it does have an effect. And in most times it's a negative one, which is not good. So it's just about the football education getting better, so that when we are having these conversations about football, more people are saying the right thing and not just saying what they think would be the right thing because of whatever reason they might have in their mind, right? So
Um. So
it
if
just
Burke is
goes
out,
down to mhm.
so pretty much people, if Burke is out, it's only one replacement Burke can have is Shamar Nicholson. Anthony can have is Shamar Nicholson. Whether we like it or not, it's gonna be Shamar Nicholson. The only thing is, Whisper, because that's what you guys talking about. Whisper would be upgraded to maybe the third substitution on the list because I do think he's behind um um um
Burke and Shamar.
I know and Paris. I think he's behind Paris as well.
Oh yeah, on the wing forward role. Yeah.
Yes, but I knew why the coach just gave him that opportunity because, as the coach said, he knows what the players them could do. So
Yes.
he knew that he wanted a player just to run on the field and just run and try and keep the ball. So he gave him that opportunity there because he thought that was a perfect opportunity to put him in. So that's why
And
he gave him.
there's an actual thing that coaches think in their mind, and he mentioned it. The
Yes, he
wild
said it
card,
before.
right? The
He said
wild
it
card.
before.
Like you don't know. It's just the card you play when the chips are against the wall, and you say, look, well, I might as well try everything I can try. And you know that this kid, because he's so raw, he might come into the game and not even realize the magnitude of the game and just try anything. And some people might be feel more pressure, but he just don't really feel it because he's so young and raw.
Yeah, that's a good point. Ishmael says we can't just be worried about the Mexican plan. Can they totally stop Gray or Bailey and Antonio? Forceful play. Um, I think based on their system, they don't really stop players. It's based on them having the football because it's only one football on the pitch, and because they do possess 61.2% of the possession, it naturally goes that you are running up and down while they have the football. You know, so that is a problem. Um, so yeah, so we look shaky for this game against Mexico. I don't think we're not going to look more shaky than what we looked from before. But our attack will still look like we can do something on the attacking side. That's all I can say. And at least we saw something coming from our attacking side. Yeah, yeah. So that's all I can say. We are seeing things from our attacking side. So and hopefully we can actually hold back the ball in midfield one or two times and try and counter attack. That's all I can ask for.
Yeah, I
Um,
think I think
Go ahead.
Slim be on my side on that question. I think shaky would be a bit. I wouldn't probably use the word shaky, but I do think that we need to go into this. We just need to be alert. We need to be alert. I think that's the main thing. I do think though that you could see in the last game, Herrera, the player on the right, was like a big threat for them, but I thought that we dealt with it pretty well. So I think I have a little more trust in the left side of the defense at times. It seemed like most teams try to gang up on us on the other side. But yeah, I hope that we can get that better balance and no team don't think they can just go down one side, right? So both sides feel secure. So hopefully we can get a little more secure on both sides.
And
JD
that's
is
what they
making a
did.
lot of expressions there. I'm
No,
not
no.
sure what's going on,
No,
but
no, because when you're talking, I was just remembering the last Mexico game, and that was
yes.
the same thing they believed as well. So what that says to you, if from the last game we played, it's the same problem we had. Obviously, they had the chances over the left hand side as well, but they were always coming on the same side. So is it that we just can't improve that side? What's really going on?
Um, no, I think at times because we're a man light in the midfield, I think sometimes Bobby Reed like has to be cutting into the midfield a lot, which sometimes leaves that island for the right back a little more exposed because even though Bobby Reed is putting a lot of work, sometimes his work goes everywhere. So like he might end up making a three in midfield, and by the time they break on us or attack us, he's not over there helping with the right back and the midfield essentially not tucked that far wide. So I think sometimes because we're outnumbered in midfield, people end up out of position when we're defending. I think that kind of creates that
So,
domino
so
effect.
all you think we can solve that is to make sure we have two right and left midfielders. So any wing we are on the opposite come in pretty
Yeah, if
much.
we
So
if we
and
had
not
a
one person
solid
doing the job.
yeah, if we had a solid three where you had a defensive fulcrum and two kind of flanking midfielders, I think that would help to solve the wide overload issue that we have with teams.
Okay. I don't, yeah.
Yes.
So Demar Gray have to do a better job. Boy, oh boy, maybe we're asking too much from Demar Gray, but I think
Well, that's the reason why I think in the beginning when you're forming your team, you're saying that we have to sacrifice one of the four if we
yeah,
want
but
to
them
do
say
what
them
we
not the,
want to
no
do.
the people bad me up in the chat. We can't get away.
See, I
I
get buckle, buckle, buckle,
Yes, yes.
buckle.
I just have to put on the big ballers them on the field because they don't know what I'm looking for, what I'm trying to do, figuring out things. Um, um, Dr. Football Era said, JD, make it sound like Whisper can't score. Nobody never talk about that. Dr. Hero just write the right documentary because it looks like you're not gonna write nothing more than you just have a pen. You just look like you have a pen. That's all. um, give him some credit, man. Who you talking about? The big difference in the last game is that our midfielders had a bad game. If they step up in the Mexico game, we should look much better.
Okay, so the last game is you're talking the Guatemala game.
Me, I don't know what it's talking. It's a very different level of talking when me not understanding. You have ground English, and Jamaican English, so you can understand. You can understand this, because every damn game, football go through the middle easy. So, but it's have that, what you call it, that Jamaican eyeball that I don't have. Yes. So he has to pretty up things and make up
Dan,
stories.
Dan, we not have to try it, Dan, because the coach not gonna play four back every game and then play this game and do three. So it don't even matter what it look like. We're not gonna see it.
Lambakisa, them for start. Lambakisa in the team. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Any Mexico player injured? Only our
I
big
saw
baller.
Alvarez come off late, but we don't know if it's a big injury or not against
Yeah, only Alvarez come
Austria.
off. Alvarez came off, so I don't know how serious it is. But they're not winning the game clear out, and they took him off, Jason. So,
Yeah, so it's
so I
probably
think
something there.
maybe it's
Yeah,
something
yeah,
serious because that's what I was looking at.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So one
That
of
is
their
true.
main.
He don't ever come off the field.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So he's the main player out of the system. Him and big kicking up and kick up the place, Chavez.
Chavez.
Yes, I can't stand the brother, yes, man.
I think
Eight
the key
people
to
kick
their
football
team,
from long.
is that midfield, the Chavez, Romo, Alvarez. That is the key.
We need Kevin Lambert to get one of the bestest who are kick down them. Slap
Yes,
one of them
that
out
would
of
be
the
nice.
game. All right. Yeah, yeah. So people, we have come closer to the end. I don't know if Jason want to add anything. Maybe he never get to do his analysis. His phone
No man.
wanted to do his analysis. His phone calling me in the middle of the game. So I don't know if he was having a heart attack.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on, but
So Jason,
I
what
was
really happened yesterday? What you saw in the game? Because they've said me, I watch different game from them, but true, maybe I have the Jamaican eyeball them.
no, all right.
So let
So
me
so
know.
I never got to watch any programs of anything. So I don't this is an unbiased just watch the game, right? So in the first half, I just thought that it was looking similar to when we played St. Kitts. It was too slow at times, our attack and everything. Um, but I did feel like we did a good job of just keeping them under control, right? I don't remember us being. I think there was a play close to the end of the first half that I can remember Blake having to make a save, but for most of the first half I was pretty calm. But at the same time, in my mind, I was thinking, okay, with the fans there, with our lack of really creating a clear goal scoring chance, this is not looking the best. But I was still okay with it. I remember when Lambert got the yellow card and how the fans were reacting to every time we would challenge them. I was hoping the coach would just take him off at halftime and bring on DJ, which is what happened. So I was happy with that. And even though DJ I didn't think had his best game, you can just see when he's on the field like there's a more composure when we have possession, right? I don't know how anybody doesn't see that, but it's obvious to me that we are more composed when DJ is on the field as to when he's not on the field. Um, and then of course we got the goal, brilliant bit of play from Gray. I was begging for him to shoot, and you mentioned earlier, I heard you talking about Gray that it's like he's starting to feel himself a little more, so he was
Mm-hmm.
shooting more from range. And I'm just happy that he didn't decide to shoot because that pass was brilliant. And I thought that the composure that Bell showed to score with his right foot, cutting in like that was huge, right? So one thing that I was praying during the game, once the goal went in Jamaica does this with every team. We get a 1 goal lead, and immediately the back line dropped 10 yards deeper, the midfield dropped deeper, everybody dropped deeper. And you could see that it happened again. Guatemala started to get more in the game, get confidence, more frequently get the ball into the box. And we did a good enough job at times just clearing the ball. But other times, I thought we made defensive mistakes that could have led to problems. Just, mistiming a jump or not getting in the right position to clear a ball. And again, Andre Blake was my man of the match for the game. I thought he was excellent in the game. Didn't put a foot wrong. Save everything that came his way. But a part of me was a bit upset that we weren't able to turn it on more and get more out of the game. But at the end of the day, knockout football is knockout football, and winning was the most important thing, and we were able to do that. So, all in all, I wasn't overly pleased with the performance, but the result is the main thing that matters, and we survive and advance, and that's all we need to do. So that's my overall take on the game.
All right, so big up Travis, big up Star Time. Said JD Concacaf released the best 11 for the quarterfinals. All right, I will check on that again from the Concacaf page. Yes.
Concacaf. So we saw the sofa team of the
We
week.
see the sofa, and the only one they take off is Bobby Reed on that one. Demar Gray is on it. Diaz made it in. Eric Sanchez still stayed in it. Pinoy came in. Bassinas in, and they tried to force Buzio in it. So they took out Bobby Reed and put in Buzio.
Okay.
That is the only one pretty much changed, to be honest. Yeah.
Busio had a good game still.
Yeah, Buzio had a good game. He missed a lot of chances as well. So one that
I remember he
one
should
that
have played better.
the header, the one that he should have tapped in, kicked it
Yeah,
soft inside. Thought that he should have done much
him
better.
never connect. Yeah.
Much better inside. They got enough space and stuff. Yeah.
Boy, what you thought of that game, man? That was a game, man.
Now,
Canada, USA, man.
I am very sorry. Then look at the coach's plan. But I think the coach that said he wanted to avoid Jamaica. I thought that if Canada played like that against any team, they would have had a problem. Think they had a good
Canada
chance
played
against
well.
Jamaica.
Canada, I think that was the best game Canada played in the Gold Cup.
I think
to
he's
be
just
honest.
lying. I think he was just lying. He never felt that his team had enough energy, and he wanted to just take the player them off to save for any team. That's what I thought. Because remember
Yeah,
the goal,
because he was making it. Yeah, he
he
was
made the
saying that
changes
the reason.
when it was
Yeah,
2-2, when they
right,
just scored, and he made the
right.
changes off and make it look like, oh, we never fear America. No, no, no. I thought that if he had the chance to play Jamaica, he would have actually preferred to play Jamaica with the intensity. The intensity of the United States, man. Even if they don't have the quality, I think it's the intensity get over
Non-stop.
teams. Oh my
Yeah,
God, they are running. But Canada
yeah.
running too. Canada actually running.
Well,
But
that's to me that was the difference. Canada, I thought in the whole Gold Cup leading up to this game
this is
never
the best
looked like
game. This is the
Canada.
best game.
They never
This
played at the
look like their
pace.
old Canada team.
This is how. All right, so remember leading to the first game, we were saying, all right, Jamaica should do better because it's USA C team. But then when we watch the game, we say, wait, but it's the same system. So you're seeing USA play like USA. Canada wasn't playing like Canada until yesterday. That was the first game I saw what looked like the A team playing.
But it look like they have some problems. They look like they have some problem because they are fighting, and like them and United States have some problems, so they never wanted to lose. It looks like it's
No,
the only game that meant something to them. That's what I
brought
believe.
out that out
Yeah,
of them. Yes,
it
that is
looks
true.
like that
That is
because they're
true.
fighting with the man, them man up in a man face, and listen, but other
Yeah,
Canada,
man.
this Canada, and a Drake
World Cup.
Them come from Canada, man.
10 minute extra time in the first half.
Hear me watching my TV, but I'm a Drake them come from Canada because Canada them not fight with nobody. So then,
No man,
how is
remember
it?
say enough Jamaican on them side, you know.
Oh, so you say the Jamaicans never fight? Oh my God. Richie Larrier is not from Jamaica, and he want bust up Buzier head, you know. He
Well,
want bust
smile
up
him a
Buzier head.
smile.
No man, he never smile,
And
man.
his
Half
and
time,
his
them have to take off Larry off a Buzio. A Buzio Ferreira, he may have fight with man. He may have fight with one of them, man. Half time. Go back look on half time.
no man, remember man, right when the half are done.
Yeah.
Yeah man,
So what that
big
mean,
war.
Mister? No, 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 no. I just said Canadians are they nothing. I'm not gonna say they're soft, but the people know Canada as nice people. That's what it meant, Mister Dre. So all I'm saying is, I never expected to see them fighting, wanting to fight with United States. So it looks like they took it a little bit
Yeah,
like
no, because Canada personality is like the Swiss, like everybody say they're just very friendly and they're not really on the war thing. But yeah, I think the one team that bring that side out of them is USA. That's the one team them will actually have time for war with.
I don't know about the fight after the game was done, but it looked like Larry. I don't know what happened to him, what someone did to him on the field, but what he wanted to fight everybody. Like
Yeah, he
he
did.
got in like
He
five
did.
fights. I don't know how he stayed on the pitch, to be honest. Because he was physically trying to touch people and touching people. So yeah, I think you have to get sent off once you start going off like that. But I think the referee, he was too strict. Even when the penalty, he's trying to
JD,
tell the man
one
them
thing,
to make
one
sure you go
thing.
back on the halfway line. I said, brother,
Yeah,
just kick the damn
during the
penalty, the man.
shootout. Yeah,
Why,
yeah,
why,
yeah.
why,
But
Canada take the penalty? It take as much time to make the man get frustrated. Make the man take the
one
penalty,
thing we
man.
never like, JD, as a coach, would you send back the man that just take the penalty to do the first kick?
No, man, but no, Victoria is a legendary.
I
If
know
they
he's
can,
legendary at it, but I'm just saying, like, someone that is so good at keeping penalties like Turner, give him somebody else to save a ball. Just
yeah, but
split
him
it
are the
up.
best
Like,
penalty taker. So them just believe say make we start from a high note rather than to build up pressure.
why?
But no, you have a good point. But I think it was not just him taking the penalty. I think it's a delay. The man they had spot around 10 minutes.
Well, not only that, when he was taking the actual penalty that him score, the man them try everything for the man to score during the game. Like the one where him actually score, the man stand up at the penalty spot for about 10 minutes and wait.
I think it was a game that they never wanted United States to lose. That's what I believe. They never wanted United States to lose that game, and it was tough to watch. Canada tried their best, their system that they played, and that shows me that coaches matters. Jason,
Big
nobody
time,
tell me about
big time.
coaches. Coaches matters, and the man just come together as well, and the man strategize a plan, make United States play the ball fast, but they can't get what they're trying to look for. And they have to reach out to back their
This was
barrel
the
to
first,
swing out from
even
wide.
though even though Cowell did his thing, this he was quiet compared to what he was doing before.
Yeah, man, but Kate Cowell, come on here. I'm saying, come on here, come on in
No,
the
no,
game
no.
with
I'm
everything
saying
tired.
that spark that he was bringing in other games, it was
Yeah,
not as bright.
yeah,
It was not as
I think
bright.
he was the same,
It
but
was more Vasquez when he come on made a big
yeah,
difference.
but
Him as
Jason,
soon as he came in.
Me tell you, say no openings not dead in the middle for Canada. Canada pack the middle, so
Yeah,
them have to resort to swinging the balls. I mean, like
different
beer
things.
altar, just
Yeah,
wing the ball.
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
and a big human
The
being a big
direct,
striker
the
there. Yeah,
direct.
the big
Yeah, it
striker
was
just a
that's
try get onto it.
actually that was the only way they were gonna
So
get anything.
route one, them force Canada
Yes,
to play.
that was the only
Route
way.
one, yeah, yeah, that's good, man.
USA. Because even like Mihailovic, all the little midfielders that were playing well, they were out of this game. They
Yeah,
didn't you
man, yeah,
didn't
man.
see them in this game.
So maybe we have learned something about the United States team. They
States,
can
yes,
be forced to only whip in balls because the technical players them up front, they don't have that technical savvy player up front to hold the ball up and create something inside. It's like you have to only strike them can strike, and that's why you have to respect Mikel Antonio. Mikel Antonio can hold the ball up and turn, but people
yes.
he doesn't look smooth doing it. They don't know how hard it is. United States striker couldn't do it yesterday. None of them. None of them couldn't do it. So
There
you
were
have to
like
try.
three. There were like sorry. There were like 3, 4 plays in the Guatemala game when Antonio, it was 1 versus 3, and the
And them
man
still have the
still come
advantage.
out with the ball, and I'm like,
I
oh,
don't think Jamaican understand the
I'm like,
level of
oh.
quality that he has. Don't think Jamaican people understand the level of quality that the man have. I think he might still be the best striker in the tournament with no goals. And Ferreira have 6 goals. But yet still Antonio looks more effective than him in all of the games. And obviously they said he only scores against the Caribbean teams. So just pull
Oh,
up a
that's the thing,
Caribbean
no?
team. Yes, they call them the Pirates of the
Oh,
Caribbean.
Pirate of the Caribbean. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, so he just turns up and score on those teams only. But once it comes on to any tactical battle, no, I disagree. So Umza said no. Antonio can do everything but score. Oh God. All right, I talk about effective, but the man have what 27 duels yesterday. 27 duels he went in. 27 in one game. You know. Um, But tell you what, Umzo, if you disagree, Ferreira is better. All right, then. Well, why Ferreira never do nothing in a game yesterday? If United States have Antonio, it would have been an easier game because Canada would have to divert to something
As
different.
soon as somebody will play even halfway similar to Antonio Company field,
Him
USA
score.
effectiveness go up all the way.
Him
So if
score. So
Antonio a play from the game start on USA yesterday, the
I
game different.
Umzo does one war. Umzo does one war. You know, yeah. But
No, Umzo, I understand the no goal thing, brother, but you have to watch the football game because all right, put it this way, Umzo. How much chance Antonio get himself in the Gold Cup?
them not count that. Them not count that. Them not count that. Them not count that at all.
Cause me
But
not remember one big chance for the man all now, you know.
them not count that. And how much chance him create? Every game him create a key pass. Every game. So me not understand. But tell you what, we evaluate football the wrong way. I think the coach not gonna bench him because clearly, the coach see what he's doing and see that he made the first tries, you know. So yeah. But as I said, Jason, how your vacation going? Because it look like you take me
Going
over
well,
my time.
man.
So
Going
yeah,
well, man. No, yeah, me not take it too far. Yeah, over 2 hours. But
yeah, man. Me
me
need to
just
sleep at
forward
two
back in
hours
the
sleep. Me get him.
me
So
just forward back at town. Me did their
oh,
country, you know what I
oh,
mean?
okay.
So
So
now we
Jamaica
just
look
there
the
back at
same.
town.
You know look
Jamaica build
scary
up,
at the
man.
door.
A whole heap of new thing I build up and story building, 10-story building, all kind. I don't know how much money there.
Okay.
I don't want to say it's
You
chopping.
try,
I hope
you
people
try
making their
convince
own
people.
money.
He said it look scary as what my auntie tell me 1 week ago.
No, well, yeah, like anywhere else in the world, JD, there are scary parts, you know what I mean? But
No,
you know,
here a Jamaican needs to come in. Me ask you a question. Stop giving me lecture around it. Is it looking scary that people
it
not
don't.
supposed to take themselves go there?
No, it don't look scary to me. At least what I
Okay.
have seen so far, it don't look scary. No, I will be more in the hustle and bustle of the world in Jamaica for the next 7 to 8 or days, or can't even know how many days, but I'll be here for a bit longer.
Stop giving up the information, big boss. People on the internet watching people, brother. Don't give her the information, sir. Just tell her that Jamaica is nice. You're in
I
Jamaica?
am I
Yes.
am at an undisclosed location
Yes,
in
yes.
Jamaica, and yes,
Don't tell
I have.
people where you're at. What are you doing? What are you doing? Man,
But I
people might
tell
think
them,
you have too much money.
I tell them. Right now, I just thank the Lord for air conditioning and them thing because the place hot.
It's
Remember me
hot.
tell you the place hot. Yes, man.
So, America not hot as well.
Yeah, America hot, but me don't know. It's like it's a different. Me don't know. It's different. It me feel hotter.
Yeah, man. We have to tell him so him can't give out him information. You know, I know him feel happy to be in Jamaica, but I ask him a question, him can't answer me. Big people, Jamaica. Jason have Jason have the mixed genes. You know, so you have to always make sure you know. I ask him a question because remember, people life depend on his answer, and he might try give me him diplomatic answer. You get me? I try go on 50 corner. Brother, just tell me if it looks safe because my auntie tell me last week say she don't even come out the road. And she was one of those individuals that love Jamaica, bro. You get me? Yeah, and she tell me say, oh, right, you know, she don't want to tell nobody what she did and them stuff there and them stuff there because you know, look, you know? Yeah, so Jason tell me a different story. So maybe tell her back to my auntie. Never hide from no one when I'm in Jamaica. All right, King Judas. All right, no problem. Cool. But no, Jason never hide from nobody. I was just asking him.
Yeah. Nah, me not hide through that. Me's a brother where you know.
But
Yeah.
don't give out the information because King Judas will try and come and kill you too as well. You know,
Nah,
see,
man. If King Judas forward, I'ma see him. What would I reason him stop?
Jason,
No,
the
I
man
kill
name
me
is
again.
King Judas. Him only know about sell out. Him are the king of selling out people. All right.
I said we can't change him.
Yes, you can't change him. No, we are trying to convince. You know, the man name is King Judas. You know what kind of balls you have to have? If you actually name yourself King Judas.
Boy, I tell you.
King Judas, change your name. Change your name, King Judas.
Yeah, man, Kush, me a defrost. Right now, me a defrost. That's how I feel.
So you know, have AC in the hotel and Big Boss? Are you
Yeah,
not still in the hotel?
me did have AC, which part me did yes, but um,
And natural breeze your
you
work, man.
can't stay, yeah, you can't stay in a door all day. So while me day
Why?
outside and make me, then me not come to Jamaica for experience the beach and the sun and the whatever.
Okay. All right, then
No,
we'll
just
stay on
come
me yard
inside.
then. We stay on
So
me yard.
people, JD would have go on vacation and sit down in the AC and not go outside. You know?
So then me not have pool outside. We are go outside, but we not go just out. You just want to walk up and down, bro.
No,
you just
no,
different. You're different than me, yeah,
no.
man. You're
Me
good.
not walk. No, but because all right. So when we did there, it's a pool the outside of when we there. But down the road a little bit was the beach. So obviously the people them want to build sand castle and everything. So
Okay,
the
okay,
walk there
okay.
from pool to beach, it go for mash me up because the sun a beat when you make the walk.
Okay,
The only
okay.
good thing when one time you reach now, you just jump into the sea, you feel good. But it hot, man. Believe me.
Okay, well,
By
Mr.
the time
K.
I come back, by the time I forward back a Georgia, I'm blacker than you.
Okay, well, be careful, man. Be careful down there. You gotta look like you're enjoying yourself, you know.
Yes, man.
JD, that's why I'm not hiding from nobody, Danica. You know, see me on the world stage. So why am I hiding up on the world stage?
True. Satan toenail was worse, so
see,
that's true.
see it.
That's the worst name for true.
Oh my God, why
Satan
people talk about
toenail.
always the beggings? Just not gonna no, just not meet nobody if nobody beg him. I'm not
No,
hiding, Danica. I am just a different human being, you know.
no, but me did tell JD one side say, me don't have when me have budget for the trip, me have a line item for beggings, you know, cause me know say I saw it go when you're there, yeah, you know. When you look like you know the live here, people just know say you have a thing for give them. So me just put that in my budget and me can't believe me do it, but maybe me just a come to the reality of life in Jamaica, you know? Because it don't make sense you fight it.
Okay, they said Ishmael said, JD, the vloggers make the crime look worse than it really is. Maybe that's what's going on because every day they reported 4 or 5 people dying. But if the people might die for real, Jason, then the vloggers will make it look worse than it really is.
No, I think honestly, well me can't speak like me know factually the crime numbers, but I do feel like because people have more access to like social media and things of that nature, maybe they know more about it. But I don't think it's any. I don't know though. I don't know if it's worse now than it was like say 20 years ago. But me know say it's always bad in a parts in a Jamaica.
Okay.
From me know Jamaica, bad part there Jamaica. But from me live a Georgia, bad part there Georgia. From me live a Deso, bad part there Deso. So I just
But
feel
yeah,
like bad part there everywhere.
Ishmael, I tell Martin, I tell Ishmael, I say I'm sick. Crime is bad. So me no know Chevy says
One thing me can tell you, me don't know how people of Jamaica survive and what them earn because the amount of money we may have just for put food in the house for the weekend and them something. Then I look at me and say, damn,
mm,
I mean, I don't know. If minimum wage at that, I mean, I spend this for buy food. Boy, I mean, I know, brother.
I get a reality check down there, all right. So how much money you need for live for a week, you know?
Brother, if you want to live and not eat, all right. You picking them, you want your picking them do better than you. So when you grow up and I eat chicken back and them thing there, you know why you picking them live and I eat chicken back, you want them
Me,
get
lo-
regular chicken.
me eat chicken back in a Belgium, you know. So I mean, I know you talk about chicken back a top class, you know, when you do it the right
No,
way, you know.
me now say no. Anything you cook and you cook the right way, it's gonna taste good. Me agree with you. But maybe I just some mistake. More me pick them get better than when me did get. Right?
Okay, yes.
All me I say is when me I buy food that way there and I think about me pick them or me I
Mm-hmm.
grow them a foreign, me you have to make a lot of money to be able to eat that way there Jamaica
So
every
when
day.
you top tell me boy a lot of money and just tell me money, I can understand. So what you call as Wally or money or something?
Alright, so for me, a good probably a good 100,000. A good 100,000 me use just for food.
For this one week, 100,000?
Not even a week, like about 4 days.
4 day for 100,000? Okay.
And that's just food. Me not even drink nothing yet. Me not get no ice. Me not do nothing else.
So you not have the ice to put in your fridge for 100,000. Jesus God, boy, Jason
No,
exaggerate you.
me just I say the food that me buy. Cause enough
Okay.
mouth me I feed.
Yeah, but that if you tell people, you make it seem like an average family I bring going. No, you have a billion
No,
people. So 4
yeah,
days of
big
food for
family,
100,000.
big family, big
No
family.
king, no man. A whole heap of people him have king. Man, I don't lie just not tell. A whole heap of people him have this.
Yeah, because I'm my immediate family plus cousin and brother and
Everybody, when they come
everybody.
from foreign,
Yes,
everybody just link
yes,
up. So
everybody forward.
all 1 day that food lasts 100,000 all 1 day.
Brother, may I tell you, say, believe me, it's a different thing, man. And as me say, this week now, we're
So
going
they
back
must
at.
say a liar. Them say a liar tell people. Jason don't need to tell a lie. You don't know Jason is a lie
No,
person,
but
brother.
Kevin Williams, yes, and that's exactly what I mean. Like me, I feed enough people every day, so me, I, me, I talk factually based on what me have to do. Yes, if I'm me and just my family, me not go spend so much. But me just I say, if you want host anything or do anything with people, you have to have some money to spend. That's all me I say.
Okay. Well, no problem. If you got Jamaica, you have to have millions of dollars to spend. But we say 100,000 seems like a lot then.
Hundred
As
thousand,
no
hundred
seems like
thousand
a
is
lot as to if you plan for go to Jamaica and plan for do your big dance, food cooking and excitement. It just seems like a lot. It seems like you plan for blow off all
yeah,
your money.
yeah. Like me did come into this knowing, you understand, but at the same time, like me never really think it would have need to be so much. Cause
Okay.
me just know how much me did need, and me did in my mind have a number, and the number just did over that number there. That's all.
Yeah. Permission say you need 200,000 a month to survive in Jamaica. 200,000. Wow.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
how many people in your family?
You need permission, have a whole heap of permission because 200,000 seems like he must feed more family than you. He must spend a whole heap of money.
Fifty
Wow.
thousand a week you need in
So
Jamaica. Okay,
say it.
50,000. So you tell me say you can survive on what that? About 300 US, 325. Why you need permission? Me don't know, you know. That seem like
That too little? I think that's okay.
that's okay, but
Yes, that's decent. What you talking about, man? 200,000 in Jamaica? Yeah, man. 200,000 will be okay in Jamaica, man. What you talking about, man? Whole heap of money that man in Jamaica, you know? Because remember, you can't just convert everything to US living, you know, because then everything that step up as how you think, you know, like every single thing that's have the same equal value. Some have less, some have more, because
more,
some
yeah.
the
You
country
lose on some things and you
produces certain
gain on
things.
some.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
country
yeah, yeah,
produces certain things, so it's cheaper, you know.
yeah. Fruit and them thing they are gonna save a
Yeah,
lot.
man, that's the main thing we miss, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Aki and them stuff, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, man, the mango them nice out there.
Yeah,
My
the
God.
Aki, yeah, man. If you go and be business, but the mango them nice. Yeah, the Aki, the mango, yeah, East Indian mango. Yeah. I don't even. I'm gonna see if I can get East Indian mango in England. Yeah, maybe because them do send things over. I gotta try. 200,000 a month if you don't have three children going to high school. Oh my God. Okay. All right. So we never know
Yeah,
some things, yeah.
yeah, so me have to think about family and all them things. Me can't just think because me have pick me go to school, so me have to think about all them things there, understand?
Yeah,
Cause
Ishmael,
Jamaica so nice, man.
Martin live in Jamaica, man. Martin live in Jamaica, people. Martin live in Jamaica. All right. Yes, Jason, show off Jamaica, what Jamaica is.
Yo, on the can know me street.
Yes, let's see if we can maximize where him live.
Yo, Jamaica nice, you know?
Me don't know. You just a show it a door. Me don't know where we are try can.
Uptown.
So,
See, big vehicle drive on my road. Be man
okay.
them thing, man.
Yes, Jason, it's just a normal car passing. So why are you acting like that? This brother is
Yo,
his behavior. Yeah, this is something else. You know. That is why you need to hide at an all-inclusive hotel. Thank you, Eagle Republic. Thank you.
no,
Yes.
Eagle. You see, me not like, me prefer the villa life because me don't want to eat the hamburger, them and all them food. Instead, when I come to Jamaica, I want to eat yard food, oxtail, them thing there, you know?
Yeah. So, if I got oxtail in Belgium, why would it be hard to get oxtail in captivity? because I'm in captivity. I'm okay. Brother. I'm a boring person. I like my computer. You know, I like my computer and just relaxing my brain cells. You know. So Jason gone people. Yeah, Sean Sutherland said he's in JA now. All right, but he never told me, Sean. Okay, thanks. Ishmael, I think Ishmael at the wrong time. At the wrong time, you could tell Martin about crime and violence, my brother. I mean that's yeah. I don't think it's the right time today, Ishmael. You know because we know the reality. We know the reality. Yeah, man. The internet dodgy. Yeah. All right. Totally understand. Not even ants when I go to go Jamaica. My brother was killed. All know we can't find his body. Joe Grant, sorry about that, man. A lot of people have those situation. Mad Vibe said, afraid JD, afraid. Don't make him discourage you about JA. Wow. Well, other people in the chat are telling them story, you know. So, um, I don't think I don't think you can we can't lie to people. But I hope you have a year that is very good, you know. But everybody give their stories, and it's just something that we can't hide from, you know. It's just a reality. And Travis says it's everywhere in the world like that. Travis, no, that's not true, Travis. It's not everywhere in the world like that, bro. I'm very sorry. It's not everywhere in the world like that. Yeah, but Drew Ross, my story is 50 times worse than Joe Grind, you know. Yeah. Yeah. I know, Ishmael. Yeah, mine's is terrible, but I still live, you know. It is more expensive to visit Jamaica than to live in Jamaica. JD, the crime in JA is bad. Okay, not downplaying JA. No, but I know you're talking the truth, Martin. I know the truth as well. I just make everyone speak from their perspective, but yeah, I know it's definitely bad. It's not as bad as last year, but that is not the meter to say that it's not bad. You get me? Because last year was worse. It's still Jamaica, you know. Don't ask me about badness, bro. Please don't. Okay, all right. So, people, we have done a good stream. I know you guys don't like to hear about badness and anything to make the country don't seems super good. All right, so let we just leave that and we can chop it off. Hopefully, you guys smash the like button. Um, yeah, a lot of you guys passed through. Thanks very much. Take care. Hope you guys subscribe to the channel, share, and definitely leave your thoughts as well. Yeah, and all other videos and everything. We did a good job, and at the same thing, the youths them doing Jamaica proud. The reggae girls, reggae boys doing Jamaica proud as well. Yeah. Jamaica is not worse than nowhere else in the world. I never put down my country because of some woodlums. No. Travis, nobody putting down a country. Travis, you have to learn to reason, Travis. If somebody talking about crime and violence is just crime and violence, brother. So if the facts is a fact that it is worse than a lot of countries, because I know that for a fact, you can't tell me that it's not worse. You understand me? It's just the truth because other people goes to other places, big boss. So come on, man. It can be good in other ways, you know. It can be good in other ways, but stop trying to force people into things that you know is not true. All right. Yeah, man. So take care, people, and have a nice day. And please stay safe. All right. Bye bye.